Yeah,
Yo, what's y'all boys been on this week, man? Good week.
yeah. Finally got these taxes done. Goddamn.
True.
Hella
Yeah.
procrastinating on that.
Yeah, hella grown, nigga. I don't do no taxes, nigga.
I'm
Nah, I
still
don't do them either.
procrastinating.
I got a tax lady.
I always put exempt on my job, bro, regardless of the job.
I can't do that, bro. You
I'm
talking for the
exempt.
whole fucking year, nigga?
I need to
Then
find
again,
out where my W-2s at.
I don't work for no whole year. I work for like 6 months and then
I
hustle.
know some niggas be doing like half a year exempt, the other half, you know, they'll take this shit off. So at least you won't have to owe at the end of the damn day.
True, true, true. Fucking
Yeah, I
I
didn't
guess
even do mine for two. I had to do my 2019 and my apparently that's why I ain't get my other stimulus because I ain't do
Your taxes.
my
nah, bro.
2019.
I don't do taxes, and I stay getting motherfucking stimulus checks, bro.
But I don't know what the fuck
Don't
you
be
want.
having. But yo,
So
the
she
people
pretty
do
much
not
did
want to
that,
hear
and she
about
did my
motherfucking my
2020.
taxes, niggas. Niggas ain't come to this live. Taxes. People say
Now, welcome back to the UNI Tax Talk.
Tax talk.
people say
And first lesson: invest, invest, invest.
Yeah.
yo, but we gonna do introductions. I guess I'm gonna start it off.
All
Yo,
right, go
check this
ahead.
out. Welcome to U.N.I. Verse, where we come to dispute, analyze, talk shit, motherfucking just straight out motherfucking air shit out about some of these fire and some of these whack ass anime that these niggas be coming out with. But I'm your host for the day. My name is Finesse God Yuki. Uh, you got to check the show out to understand that name. And I'm the host, I guess, for tonight, for the day. But gentlemen,
Okay, so I guess I'll take it from here. Um, I'm Big Daddy Brooks, aka Brandon Sarcasm, aka that guy Brand, and I'm here to just talk about some anime.
Bad Bad Suma Arista. You ain't the one if I don't pick you.
oh damn, excuse bar, bar. I bet this nigga don't even know what arista means.
This nigga here.
That, that's the people that work at Starbucks, right?
What the? What the
You a coffee nigga, bro? Damn. You need to bring something to the show, bro. You know what I'm saying? Supply the squad with some good ass Starbucks love, bro. I like them cake pops they be having. Have y'all ever had a cake pop before?
a
Not from
cake pop?
Starbucks.
Yes.
Hell
It's a,
no. I
it's
don't
a
go to
cake.
Starbucks like that though.
It's a cake on yeah. I assume shit you work there all goddamn day.
Nigga, I'm not working no damn Starbucks, nigga.
Suma the barista.
Bro, barista. Nigga selling burritos with the cilantro.
Oh shit! But let's hop back. Let's hop right into it, man. This is today's anime for the day is Joker Game. This is pretty much a spy anime, a mystery anime about espionage before and during World War II. Uh,
Bro, that fucking fourth episode, bro. I swear to God, bro.
which one was
I
that?
was like, what the fuck, bro? This nigga was like, yeah, that was my boo thing. Fucking cross dressing ass nigga. I can't. There ain't nobody else gonna find this shit out. Bam. I'm gonna
that,
take this shit to the grave, nigga.
that nigga was tripping. When he got exposed, he started going in
Bro.
like, "Yep, I did. I was a spy. Yep, I was selling information. Yep, I had niggas knocked off. And what you gonna do about it?" I was like,
Slick,
"Yo,
bro. Like
he
it was like, yo,
wildin'."
I don't give I'm about to live this shit up to the fullest.
Really, I was just like, I can't even be mad. I can't even be
Like, yo,
mad, nigga.
he was dead ass on what he wanted. I ain't gonna lie.
Little boys, but
Hell yeah. This nigga a fucking grown man child, but
that shit was crazy. It's like it was funny how they set up that scene because it was hella bitches around him, and then he looked and found the one nigga. It was like, yes.
he did, bro.
And then the nigga came and he was just like, if you give us information, I can set you up with some special. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Like how long would an
He
attachment
had
that great?
the most devilish smile after the most devilish grin.
Yeah, he was just like,
Yeah.
yeah, I've been waiting on this moment. I did all this
Fucking
army shit
sinister.
for this moment right here.
I've been collecting all them drugs over at the bureau for this moment.
He's fucking.
Slick fuck the dude's teammates though. Like this man was not playing, bro. He was like, "Yo, what y'all doing? Wait a minute, hold on. I ain't signed up for that." He said, "I gotta cut what open? Hold up, get the fuck
Oh
out of
yeah,
here."
they fucked them up.
That's like
Episode,
first episode.
episode where
I
they
was
had
like,
them fucked
"Yo."
up.
I was like, "Holy shit, niggas was smiling and shit, bro. Y'all know y'all see these niggas smiling. I know you."
They had bro fucked up.
So y'all had to ain't that damn wide the way I can't see that shit.
he
I
he
thought
really he really wasn't built for that shit, bro. He was
he
saying the whole
wasn't, bro.
series. He was just like, bro, I ain't lit like these niggas, bro.
Hell yeah.
Oh, completely
This
different,
nigga
bro.
was all about duty though. I respect
Yep.
that side of him, but it is true though. Like shit, to be a spy, that's almost like kind of close to like being an assassin or some shit. You got to do some dirty shit.
You gotta do some dirty shit, and you gotta be. It's like that's the crazy part, bro. If you not white, bro, just imagine being that's what kind of was just like the shit that was really hard the whole series. Like, think about it. If you a spy and you not white in another country, bro, everybody you look particular. You know what I'm saying? You stand out like a bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm, mm.
That shit crazy. You might go to a town and you is legit the only Asian nigga there. Ain't no other Asians here, period, but you.
This nigga's
And
enthusiasm. That white dude enthusiasm seemed a bit too much. He was like, you overselling that shit, bro. You up to something? Hold up. Like I love the culture. I love the this and that. And I was like, nigga, fuck out of here.
fuck out of
Honestly,
here.
honestly, I felt like that was me in front of a whole bunch of Asian folks, but I digress because I'm not Asian by any means. But we sit here watching all this anime,
For real. It's like
eating up all day noodles.
it's not how
I've been on some Uncle Ruckus shit. Been like yellow nigga. Say who the heck? But
that
yeah,
shit is crazy,
But
bro. Bro, when this nigga sat down and what's the name? The first time I watched, I was just like, "Is this nigga about to kill himself for real over some bullshit?"
You know
I
what?
was just like,
I knew this anime was gonna be cold because the first lines in the anime when dude walks in the room and starts bowing, he's like, "Are you an imbecile?"
Slick.
I was like, "Wait, hold up! Those the first words of the anime." Oh,
Hell
okay.
no.
but no. I knew this was gonna be that gas. When you know how they at a certain point in the anime in the beginning, they'll be like, "This is not based off. None of this shit is based off none of the laws, countries, or none of this is based off real life." When
Yeah,
it gotta tell you that this shit ain't based off real life, you know it's gonna be that
Mm-hmm.
gas. Cause Psychopaths did that shit. That was the first
Yeah.
time I seen that shit done, and it was just like, "Oh shit! Oh, I see
Like
why
these
they
are the
had to do
niggas
that."
behind the conspiracies. These are the
Yeah,
niggas who make the conspiracy. Goddamn.
that shit crazy. But one of my favorite episodes was of course the General Yuki backstory one where he finessed the fuck out of the one European nigga who was trying to look his ass up. This nigga went to this nigga grandpa house, fucked his ass up, bro. Fucked him up with the nasty sauce, bro. Like
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
when he told dude he had the old man explaining him, brother think he on to some shit. He was looking like, yeah, I'm figuring them out. Blah 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 blah. Got all this information. Soon as this nigga got back home, they pulled up on his ass.
what y'all doing, man? Cut y'all cameras on. I can't be the only ugly mofo on here.
What happened?
No, man,
Cut y'all cameras on.
I'm trying to allow y'all to have bitches because if I get on here,
Get
I
on here, man.
know.
You got to take them all from us. I mean, you can try. I mean, I don't think he gonna get any,
I
but it's
mean,
worth a shot.
I mean, how many hoes be in the comments talking about? I
Nothing. You gotta find them first.
Ain't nothing but tumbleweeds down there, my guy.
Uh,
all right, I don't give a fuck.
And besides, we gotta have the camera on. We don't know what's gonna come up in these cards.
True.
hold on, give me a second.
This nigga must be naked or some shit.
Dude.
Found me out.
You will have that shit dwindling in the back of your mind, nigga.
Like you've been watching too many spy animes. You found them out.
Thinking I'm in the middle of an interrogation or some shit. Hold up. Hold up.
But yeah, bro, this shit was pretty good, bro. Even the one where it showed him when he was young in the field and he fucked the German nigga up. It showed you how he lost his hand with the exploding grenade shit. They had called him out. That shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
They were beating the fuck out of him. It was just like, bro, your country sold you out, bro. What's the point of you keep holding it out, bro? We know your real name. They said this nigga real name. He was just like, fuck. I got to get the fuck on.
Bro, bro. That gas bomb, what was it? It's what was it? Dust explosion. Remember when he woke up? I like that episode. That was one of my favorite ones too, though. Because I know there was at a point until they got to like around the end, that was pretty much doing everyone's backstory and shit. He was I don't know, he might be my favorite one. One of them.
You talking about the general?
Now you know the dude when he woke up with an amnesia.
The dude
that was good, bro. Because I was thinking like, bro, what do you do when you know you? It's like, damn, that's a fuck. He was in a fucked position, bro. He woke up in a fucked position. Like they got on his ass quickly. Like, who the fuck are you? You not
Yeah.
no regular nigga. You been
Yeah.
doing hella weird shit in your sleep, nigga. You got
Hell
to
yeah,
this
bro.
spot. Like they already knew, and he was just looking like, fuck. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but all I know is I can't say it. I can't speak on shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That was cool
Dude.
though. That was cool. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
And then
Just imagine that type of psychiatric training, psychological training he had to do. Because he
for
literally had to
real.
have like a subconscious trigger to shut his ass up. Say, hold on, let me not. Can't say it.
But then
But
the
he
sap
really didn't even
ass,
know to tell the
but
nigga
then the sap ass
Buster
nigga
wasn't dead.
gonna go with the traitor. This lame ass nigga, the bitch came out to be the traitor, and
He
he
was
gonna go with her.
lying.
He,
Yeah, yeah.
he pussy with that nigga, simp ass nigga, bro. This nigga killed me. I was just looking
He
like,
wasn't
what the
even there
fuck?
for the damn mission, bro. He wasn't there for the movement, bro. He was there to get some booty. That was he there for.
He was there for
His
the
ass
booty, man.
said,
You
"Tell me it's not
tripping.
true." I said, "Bet, nigga, she pointing a whole gun at us, bro. What you mean?"
Yo, that shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah, damn. She
But,
should have. She should
but
have. Then again, how small that gun was. If it was like a Glock, she would definitely be able to notice the there were no bullets in that motherfucker. But given how small that gun was, that would be harder
yeah,
to feel like the weight difference.
yeah, the weight difference off that bit.
Hell yeah.
She had bullets. He just loaded one. The first one was a blank.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, one thing I didn't like about it though was it wasn't enough fighting. They showed all that training and
Mm.
stuff they had, but it was like a whole bunch of jumping, whole bunch of interrogation, but
Yeah.
it wasn't nobody throwing hands like that.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel I feel like but as a spy though, because they tried to be on some realistic ass shit, bro.
No,
This
Mm-hmm.
is
but like
probably the most realistic spy shit that I ever seen in any
because when I
type
think about
genre, bro.
spies, I'm thinking about like James Bond.
Bond. Yeah.
James Bond be throwing hands.
But nigga, James Bond fiction, like fuck, these niggas was like,
Yeah, you
oh
think that?
god, I
Yeah, that
feel
shit
like
like a little bit
this shit
more
was realistic
unrealistic.
as
Cause
shit.
this nigga be going through all types of shit, bro. Ain't no way hell nigga will survive that long by his damn self.
Like
Shit,
the only the thing
nigga get
about
out
it,
of
I guess
situations like nigga, how?
if
I
you
feel
gotta
like
I can
throw,
escape
my,
one.
my guy with the glasses would survive all that.
hell
The
yeah.
dude
Yeah,
made the flower
Some
bomb
of them
explosion.
niggas. That shit was funny when they pitted D what was they called, the D unit,
Yeah,
the D unit versus the
and
military squad against each other.
was that win unit or win something?
No, it was like all I know is they were like the soldier spies. They were like
Yeah, I know
straight
what
to
you're
the
talking about, but
military.
I can't think of their. It was wind something for their for like group name. But yeah, I know you're talking about. Go ahead.
But when they pitted them against each other and they was having the actual like Joker game, if and the buddy played drunk, and then as soon as he got out of the car, he started meeting buddy ass, and bro was like, huh? How'd you do it? I thought you was a weak ass nigga. And he was just like, no, you just a dumbass nigga. Bro, this nigga
he
was a
did.
step. That nigga was a step ahead of everybody, bro. Yuki was a step. This nigga was a cold ass nigga. Definition of a cold ass nigga, bro.
Cause he didn't give a fuck, bro. He ain't had nothing holding him, bro. It's like, bro, ain't no emotion,
Nah,
ain't got no attachment to y'all niggas. Shit about to
no
get done.
nothing, bro.
Which is why that main dude was so like out of war, bro. When they walked in and they
Mm.
was playing the game and shit, it's like, oh, y'all so what the hell? And he just like, nah, bro. I bet you gonna tag along with them next time they ask you to hit the time. I got to figure out how y'all.
Bro, I ain't hear a word you just said, bro. Is
Oh
this shit
damn,
not
was my
breaking up?
it
It's not his
isn't.
fault that
I
his
know
video
my
calls sound like video stalls. He's not a bad person.
I'm in the bathroom, in the public bathroom with this shit. Using public Wi-Fi. Honestly, it'd be worse if I was to be on my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi ain't shit. But yeah, that
But
nigga was
hell yeah,
making had a
man.
whole facade with the lamp. The
Yeah, whole
that
fake
nigga,
limp.
I was like, nah, bro, yes, nigga, bro. Oh
And
man,
dude,
it's damn. So you gotta betray that facade, walking all slow everywhere you go. Damn, bro.
man,
Only to draw attention off his missing hand.
Mm, yeah, when he finally he started to get smart on them. It's like, yeah, nigga, I know how y'all doing this shit now. You about as fake as can be.
all
Gotta
right.
stay
So let me ask this question, bro. Who was the dumbest spy? Who was the dumbest nigga, bro, doing this shit, bro?
The dumbest spy. I don't know.
What was that one dude who got caught by when he came in the room? He got captured and shit.
Oh,
He got
when he was
interrogated.
trying to send it to the telegram.
Yeah,
They called him red-handed. Literally,
yeah,
he had the thing in his
yeah,
hand.
bro. I was like, bro, damn, bro. I was like, that's too big of a mistake, goddamn.
He was like, "Yeah, they caught me. I can't even deny
Oh,
it."
And then the homeboy died. The homeboy died on the train. That's what was kind of crazy because this
yeah.
nigga didn't even die from no them catching him. And the German nigga was just like, bro, I know this nigga up to this nigga, bro. This nigga's too nice with this shit.
Was that the guy that said that the pigeon goes faster than a train? That died on
Hmm.
the train.
Oh, you gave that analogy? Oh, that
Yeah,
little.
no, like on the episode where they were on the train, he had the kids on there with him, and he was using them to try to figure out
Mm-hmm.
who the conductor's identity was. Uh,
Yeah,
then at the
But
very end, he sent the pigeon off the fly. Was
yeah,
that the same dude that died at the in the train accident at the end?
I believe so. Yeah, because I ain't see him after that.
I
But
don't
again,
think
that
he
don't.
was
I
him.
thought that would have been
See, that's one of the drawbacks from this shit. The actual
It was too many motherfuckers to keep up with.
it yeah, it was too many
Mm-hmm.
niggas and they weren't distinctive. They didn't have no like they had small little distinctive details about them that put them
They
apart.
ain't had. It's Black History Month. Why did we watch this anime with all these white motherfuckers? They ain't have not nan color.
What nigga? What nigga?
We
What are you
showed.
guys thinking?
Well,
Shit, we
niggas
got one
want
more week to do it.
Well,
That shit gonna be
this
done.
was gonna be black. We gonna have to watch some type of black anime this week. So we compare with your
ain't,
choices.
ain't too
All
many.
right, bad.
Ain't too many.
I mean,
But it
it gotta
ain't
have at least uh one person of color in the anime. Naruto had that. There's Baki is another good one that had that. Then Samurai Clan. So we got plenty of choices. We got
yeah,
But
plenty.
you
at
know,
least with
you
somebody,
know
at
what I
least with some
noticed?
token in there. Gotta be one, at
You
least
know what
one
I
token
noticed?
in there.
Fire Force is low key making niggas fire. Like all the niggas in Fire Force is that gas. Like they not no bullshit. Like
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could say the same about the
Yeah,
Hidden Cloud.
yeah, bro, nigga, bro.
I
The
feel
possibility of at least one motherfucker in that whole black predominant village, nigga. You gotta at least have one nigga.
I mean, we didn't see any. We had A, B, C. We had the the old lightning dude.
I say, wait a
The
minute.
that
Dari,
had
Yeah.
Dari.
yeah him with the little bang. He he with that gas.
He
All of it.
was C, wasn't he? Did they go from? I know he actually had a name. He became the next Raikage after
His, na-
uh
his name was
after
Dari.
killing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, the other black nigga, the other young black nigga who always questioning himself, they didn't bring him back up in Baruto yet.
Talking about the dude that had a stick in his mouth. He always had a
Yeah, I think
little. They
yeah,
was always with.
the
He's with the chick that trolled you with now.
yeah, both of them was
Yeah.
together.
Oh yeah. When they was beating Naruto's ass and shit.
She
I
was
was
beat the shit out of
beating the
Naruto,
shit
like,
out of this man,
and
bro.
it was
I'm
just
surprised.
like, damn, Naruto, you just gonna sit there and take this shit? I was like, he gonna fight back. He never fought back.
But he lost conscious probably a good 7 times.
He
Like,
gonna beat
god damn,
this
wait,
nigga
what
back
happened?
up.
Came back up with another knock on the head. Stomping this nigga. That nigga just sitting there like, shit, I ain't about to stop this. Fuck all that.
But back to the anime at hand. You guys sound like y'all just all positive vibes for this anime. I mean, I
mean,
don't think
honestly,
I like it that much, you know?
I mean, throwing out the good stuff.
Yeah, it's decent, but it did have its stale moments. You
Oh yeah,
had to
most
see
definitely.
a lot of the talking and all of that. It wasn't.
Especially since the story
I'm
wasn't like more like a linear.
Yeah, it was episodic. It was very
Yeah,
episodic.
episodic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
like I couldn't necessarily follow because like if I start watching this one episode with one character, the next episode may not even show that character at all. So it's
mhm.
like I was just trying to guess who was who and which guy was which organization, and
Yeah. Was
I
a bit
think
Hmm.
was a bit convoluted.
because I think the what that one dude that started the Win group was the one that was with the with what D in the beginning. But hey, I don't know. I can't be too sure. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. Let's confirm everything.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
that's my second time watching it, and by the second time, I kind of realized the different sides that was drawn. I don't. Matter of fact, I don't think he was a part. It may have been. He may have been a part of that shit, but I don't think he was.
Because was the
Um,
dude that started the Win group the same dude that the commander offered to go through the training in the
you talking
beginning?
about you talking about at the end when he was locked up?
No, he
Are you
offered him
talking
at
about
the
the
beginning.
general? The
Yeah,
general dude who got pissed off that a nigga was like, nigga, your fingerprints all over this motherfucker. We gonna keep
Nah,
it hush hush.
he he
yeah.
he he couldn't be, bro. He couldn't be because bro rule was I'm not getting any soldiers in my shit, and bro was on some
And
soldier
I
shit.
think that's why he started the Win group. Was that him that started the Win group?
Um,
The military spy organization.
yeah.
He was
Um,
the Aku whatever this the A something Akatsuki or something like that.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, this is definitely an anime you have to rewatch a few times, at least one other time.
Because it's
um,
so heavy on the wording, the context, and all of that. The
Mm-hmm.
story.
no, because
Which is
me
impressive.
watching it,
It's impressive.
me
It's
watching
impressive.
it a second time, bro, it's like
Just to get more so a lot of the groups and
I
the
don't think you're gonna.
connections.
I don't know. I'm a history buff, so I kind of got who's who. The art style kind of made it hard to distinguish different Asian characters from other Asian characters. You had to really hone in on their hairstyle.
I
That's
think you
what I
Mm-hmm.
just
realized.
racist, my guy. You just
I'll
racist
be that. I'll be that.
because they can change the way they look. Because as we saw from the dude with the glasses, he put the little cotton in his mouth, and he was like, "Oh, well, we never knew you wasn't French."
Nah, they knew he was Asian, bro. Nah, fuck that. They knew he was Asian, bro.
Only because they got him when he was knocked out, and they found the cotton in his mouth.
And he was speaking. Yeah, he was speaking a hella good.
What, German or something?
No,
Yep.
yeah, like French. It was like
Right.
French. The
Yeah, they
German
was.
niggas was the ones at the damn door. It's like, nigga, we got y'all niggas surrounded, but they ain't tell them all that. Soon as if they would have went out the door, they would have got
Fired up. He
tied
told
up,
them,
bro.
don't go out that door.
It's like, damn, I mean, yo, still old girl.
What are you saying, my guy? You are breaking up.
Now I'm saying the like he called the chick that was with the other two dudes off the get-go, from the get-go, and that was with her like
I feel like there was just a hunch that he had, and he just went along with it. It wasn't no like, yeah, I found you out, sister. No, it was just like they like he was
I
going to
think he
die.
found that shit out at the moment. She was fixated on, man, how you get that gun working? It's like, okay.
Goofy bitch. Bro,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, you
I
know
don't
who
feel
the
like he would have probably known, like absolutely, but that shit was definitely over 50%. And like, yeah, if I'm a betting man type shit.
fucking you know who went out sad? The nigga who was working, the nigga who was working for the British dude at his house, who's in debt to the spy nigga. He was like, that
Oh
nigga,
yeah.
that nigga was like, that nigga was just like, that nigga gave that nigga money for some information, and then he was just like, so what you gonna do with that 15,000 you owe me? That nigga said, I know you're not gonna be able to pay it back in 3 days. So
Yeah.
the swole nigga came out the blue. He was like, hold on. Wait a minute. It was over. That nigga said, I'll do anything. Bro, look back. Oh, you will.
Yeah, you ain't got no choice, nigga.
Damn, he did the nigga so bad, bro. The nigga did the shit. The nigga was like, all right, why you ain't get the money? Why you ain't get the bread? Why you ain't get the bread? He said, calm your ass down, nigga. Here go
Yeah,
20,000.
nigga, here you go right here, nigga. Oh shit.
He stabbed his ass up.
I feel
I
like that
was
shit was
like,
fun. It's
oh,
like I would just kill that
shit.
nigga. Fuck all that.
Oh, shit.
I say that's petty. That nigga just he ain't even had to do all that.
He had to do bro like that. He didn't
He ain't
at
had to do
all.
it.
No, he had
Nigga,
to.
that shit was
He had to teach him a lesson because he was
he
on
was
on
who gonna
on
die
his
anyway,
money.
bro.
He
How
wasn't
long he
concerned
gonna
about nothing else. He just wanted that money. He was like, you know what? I went in here, did all that hard work, broke in the safe. All I need you to do is unlock the door, and you focus on this money. Here, take it. Take this too. Take
Take this dude
I'm in a giving mood.
yeah,
without
no.
that.
But yeah. So yeah.
I guess
I
I
mean, it
don't know,
wasn't
bro.
that many action scenes, so animation.
But it
It was
wasn't
straight.
about the action though, bro.
It
Because
wasn't though. I ain't even thinking about the
it
action.
was just like them niggas was spies, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
the whole point is to stay out the motherfucking action, nigga.
Yeah.
To stay low key as possible, bro.
Like I like a good detail oriented story, but I don't know.
I mean, they show all this stuff about the training, and it pretty much had nothing to do with anything.
That's what I wanted to see though. I
They
wanted
They
to see
didn't.
really
all
didn't
that
show
shit.
shit about
They
training though,
didn't
bro.
have to.
They
They didn't
they did
have
a montage, bro. They did a
Yeah.
montage on
Every damn
training.
episode.
And
But
then,
the stuff that they was doing, the stuff that they showed in the montage, they showed in every episode. So I guess it should have been important at least. So
Yeah.
like the fact that they can swim in slow close to freezing water what did that have anything to do in the anime?
Just in case you gotta swim long as fucking some cold ass.
Because it's they started with so many of them niggas, and it got narrowed down to 8. And after that
Mm-hmm.
first episode, it didn't matter. Like they even cut it out of the intro of every anime.
Yeah.
I mean, the training came up in the situations, kind of, bro. They were showing you, okay, like this nigga trained me how to keep my memory, even if I lose my memory, type shit.
But that's one
Uh,
time. I'm talking about all the other ones. Like niggas were pulling out guns. It wasn't no disarming and nothing like that. It was just pow, like you dead. This is like
what
Yeah, it
I
wasn't even no
mean,
like no huge shootouts like that. Aside from nah, not really.
like the only one time somebody got disarmed where the old dude came with where the conductor came with the little knife. No, was that the conductor or was that the
oh, you talking about
yeah, he came with the little knife button.
Mm. Oh
the
yeah.
spy nigga, the spy
Yeah.
nigga. You talking about on the boat
He
when they
started.
was on the boat?
Oh yeah, that was on a boat, not the train. Yeah, but yeah, he pulled a little button out. It's like you got me.
That shit definitely needs season two. I ain't gonna lie. Shit. If I
Yeah, a
see
season two would
definitely
be
need a
fun.
season two. If I did check season two out, I would have to go back and watch the first season.
But
So I keep track.
Man, it's not worth.
I don't think you
Not
really
worth.
have to do that, bro. Because it's just like each episode was what it was, bro.
Not just for
It
my
ain't
own
too much.
Exactly.
clarity. I
Like
know they ain't
you
have,
don't
yeah,
need.
it was more of a, just an episode montages and shit, but,
Because
you
cause
know,
they not because the one thing they didn't do is kind of like show you at what point in time that situation going on, how it affected the war or how it affected, like, you know what I'm saying, World War II or whatever, bro. They didn't really
yeah.
show that. So that's why I was just like, well, these just kind of isolated incidences that was happening on some espionage shit.
Behind the scene.
Yeah. So I don't know, bro. I think it really wasn't. It was
It
easy to
wasn't bad,
follow.
especially if you really into that type of, those type of animes and that type of thing.
Yeah.
It ain't, it ain't bad.
I done seen worse, like from the mystery genre, bro. I done seen
hmm
shit from the mystery genre when it was just like, nigga.
Yeah, same, same.
But there's also better like Detective Conan or Attack on Titan.
Oh, is that considered a mystery?
Ghost in the Shell.
They sure as hell do a lot of talking in
Ghost
it.
in
And
the
yeah,
Shell. Ghost in the
uh,
Shell is hella convoluted and hella hard to
Hella
comprehend.
convoluted,
and I
but
thought a dude that
honestly,
died laughing that when that died smiling, I thought a Ghost in the Shell.
slick. I was like, damn. I said that shit is dark as it's getting dark as hell. But that was pretty much like one of pretty much the darkest moment they had. Cause that nigga was, he was like that, but
But you know what?
he was evil incarnate, man. He was like,
It
fuck
show
y'all
you
niggas.
one thing I liked about the show is the concept of don't die and don't kill versus a soldier's mindset. And that dichotomy right there is crazy because when you think about it, you a spy. Like, yo, if I die, everything I'm doing is pointless as shit.
Mm-hmm.
I literally, if I die right now, I'm dying for no reason. Versus a soldier can go to war and be like, okay, I
I'm
died,
gonna
but
die for
my
my
death
country type
helped win
shit.
the war. You know what I'm saying? My
Yeah.
death helped win the war type shit.
Mm-hmm. Like it's
Before,
pretty much taking more so of the collective versus you know, more of
yeah,
a individualistic mindset.
not even that. Because if you a spy and you get uncovered, bro, and you about to die, it make more sense for you to turn into a traitor to where you can double cross them in a later
Later.
time, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
then you to just die right there and on some I wouldn't give up. It's kind of to your discretion, bro. Is the information you got so valuable that it's gonna dub your country where you should just die for it, or is it something like, okay, I can give this up, live the next day, and then
If
get
they
you?
willing to make a deal with you, if they
Yeah,
gonna kill you anyway, regardless, then yeah, you should probably go ahead and take that pill. I'm surprised they ain't doing no shit like that. I ain't see no using them spy. You know they have the little fake tooth to where they can bite on it and then they'll
yeah,
pretty much kill
the
themselves,
cyanide,
pretty much poison it.
but
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
but it was just like, nigga, my whole point is to live, bro. It ain't,
Mm-hmm.
if I have to do all of that, what the fuck am I doing this shit for?
Yeah, especially for them though, because they more essential. Like they went through shit that you know most military branches don't go through, as far as all that mental fortitude and physical,
Yeah,
you know, demanding, just pushing that shit past the limits.
How in the
but
anime did someone seem like they had to be physical to push their body past the limits? I don't think I saw that.
It was they definitely emphasize more so the mental fortitude
yeah,
versus.
it's more
Yeah.
about your mental ability, bro,
Mhm.
than the physical, bro. I mean, I done I seen niggas do some cold shit when they was on the train and he killed the nigga. That was some cold shit.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um,
Even though they didn't emphasize the physical training aspect of it, they still had that under their belts just in case they were in a situation the way they would get
yeah,
like
like
physically
fighting is
tortured.
like a last resort type shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that pretty much be the end of it though. They torturing your ass. But more than likely they gonna kill you. They just want to see
uh,
if you buckle. So get squeeze as much juice out this nigga before we just go ahead and just end this nigga.
but see, that's the crazy part, bro. Because the whole point of the show was to gain the other spy network. If you catch a spy and you don't get his spy network, it
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
you ain't doing shit. You
Mm-hmm.
killed the nigga, and it's just like, okay, well, all the niggas that was snitching, you still don't know who the fuck them niggas is.
Yeah.
You don't know what information he gave away or what who's the leak. So it shit got weird because it's just
And
like you would think,
that's why the dude, I'm not sure whether he was the strongest when it came to that subconscious like block, but like, like that was why they just beat it into their head so much, to where it's like he couldn't help but to keep his mouth shut. It's almost like his other self was just slapping him in the face. Like, shut up, fuck up,
yeah,
nigga.
because these niggas was cold. Like even a nigga who got cold and he looked at the map and he memorized the map by just looking at it. I was like, oh shit, I would
Yeah,
have not done that.
yeah,
I just probably would have did exactly what he did. Went to the bathroom, tried to beat a nigga ass, and jump out the window and some shit like that. Like, he really tried to figure out the way to get out, bro. Like,
But they were underground, and you would have failed because you don't have windows underground.
you literally have to escape from the entrance you came from.
yeah, hell, soldiers waiting on my ass.
There we go.
What the fuck, bro? But they put that truth serum on his ass. That's that's the crazy thing about it. That ugly ass nigga with the bald head, General
Bruh,
March.
bruh, head shaped like a light bulb, bro. I was like, why they got this dude to the anime? He don't even go with the art style.
But nah, I think he's a real historical character, bro. I heard that name Marx before, bro. I think he's a legit U.S. Britain spy nigga, known spy, historical spy nigga, bro. Spy master, bro.
How common is that name?
Marx.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It's not
You
common
know, it's
here,
like
but I'm
certain
pretty
countries
sure
they
it's
have
more
shit.
common
Everybody's
in
name is Lee or some shit
Europe. Yeah,
type. You know.
there's a Karl Marx.
Who the hell is Karl Marx?
That's the whole. I believe he's the reason that you know the whole Marx thing is there. He's behind the Marxist way of
Oh,
thinking.
Marxist concept.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Karl Marx, the socialism guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, um, hmm. Maybe so. Maybe I'm getting him confused with bruh. But I don't know. This shit was pretty good, bruh. It, it was like a nice switch up, bruh. If you ever was watching, was getting bored with anime and was just like, bruh, let me watch some shit. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking hip to, bruh. I feel like this is
Mhm.
a good one to go to, bruh, because even though it didn't have a lot of action, it had just enough. It had just enough action, just enough mind fuck shit.
Yeah. I thought it would have
I
been just given that title. I thought it would have been a bit more psychological, just a bit more.
Yeah,
It
I
definitely
thought it
had
was
its
gonna
his
be.
his 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 aim, but I don't know. Just just threw another goddamn teaspoon in there.
so I don't regret watching it, but
Same.
there are better options. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like
Easy though. And
the title was the Joker game, but how much did they really play into the story?
And honestly, it could be some things that I'm just ain't seeing. So that's why I was like, I'd rather watch it again at least one more
I
time
mean,
before.
No,
I
But
mean,
if I had to answer,
I feel like if you're a smart ass, you'll have to go through this anime to feel like to catch all these different points and stuff. It's just like it, it's not even worth it at that point.
like it's not there. So you just think it's not there. It's like fuck it.
it's
You ain't
not.
gotta do all that.
there
Yeah,
are there are better choices.
Yeah,
I'm
oh, yeah. I
yeah,
agree with you
I
on
I
that.
mean,
feel
Yeah.
like
some of the stuff
this is
you
the
name,
argument you guys
I
have used for previous animes, and this is that anime that I'm going to hit the button on. Well, I it, I just feel like there are better options for this
You
because
know the choice who made it? Who had that choice? I think it was Hollow. Remember the dude that I forgot the name of the anime. 72 days? 70
92 days.
32 92 days, yeah. It almost kind of has that same element in it. It just they just weren't professionals. They was pretty much amateur niggas, and one of them was just he was really the only one doing it. Even the fact that he was in the whole revenge journey, and he pretty much had to infiltrate the family and shit,
Yeah,
get them to trust them
but
and
let me
whatnot.
ask you this: out of the spy genre, any from movies, television shows, anime, and all of that, have you seen a more realistic portrayal of some spy shit?
So
I think that's what they set out to
Spy
do.
Kids.
Fuck out. No.
I've been holding myself back from saying Spy Kids all night.
You lying like hell. For real? Hell
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I was listing, I was gonna say James Bond, Spy Kids. It's like no.
Yeah.
Uh,
Fucking Ghost Protocol. Oh,
you
that's still
don't
no, no, that's
really get a lot of depictions of spies because spies aren't real. I don't feel like they are. There is only like one point of time where spies, I feel like, were really useful in like any real life situations, but there is technology now. There is not the time element that you would have before.
which is why most spy type of shows and franchises always have like fancier gadgets than you would see, you know, on a
Yeah,
daily.
because you cannot do any of that shit realistically. You can't just be running around with a pocket full of lock picks, and on the other side you got your whole arsenal of guns to go through. You know,
That's
it's
what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like I have to give it a 5 grade just off like the realism. Like if spy shit to go down
do you
and was
really
going
think
down,
there will be a
it would
dude
be going down like how they was
training
doing it, bro.
pigeon in his pocket in that anime on the train episode? Dude had a pigeon in his pocket the whole time he was on the
He's a
train,
magician, bro.
and he showed it to the kids. He was like, "Hey, here, look, it's a pigeon right here. He can go faster than this train. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell."
Not
I mean,
okay.
there
So
are
so
scenes to
so
where
so
it
so
seemed like it was a
so
bit more theatrical, like
okay.
How is that
that
realistic?
whole
Oh no no no
German
no
when they
no
was
no 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 no
surrounding the
no no no
house.
no. Think about it though. If you really sit there and think about it, bro, like that's what magicians like. Pigeons
He said
don't
he wasn't
have
a
no
magician. He said
spines,
he only
bro.
know that one trick.
Now you see it.
Huh?
He said he don't know that one thing with the little card.
Okay, and guess what? He
Look,
lied.
look,
He's a
look.
spy. He lied. He knows the pigeon move. He has the pigeon tuck.
Hell
Because
no.
these niggas is known the tuck pigeons. That's a common thing, bro. I mean, it's a useful thing a spy would have to know, bro. To be in your arsenal, bro. To send a message. Think about it. The pigeon shit is to this day one of the best ways to send a covert message, bro. So why wouldn't he know that shit, bro? If you know what I'm saying? I don't. I think everything in the show made sense,
No.
except maybe this
The
nigga.
only reason that he needed the pigeon was because technology was not advanced enough for him to use a phone to text old dude what he needed to tell him. But he
I mean,
had to send the message somehow, which is why this anime was based in 1937. I mean, it's cool, but it is like, yeah, it just ain't it for me. But you you can have your
you
opinion. You can have your opinion. You can have your opinion. I'll
nigga,
let you have
you I think you could totally spies ass.
it. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Give me
I did love Totally Spies though. That was my
yes.
shit.
If
What's
I'm
up,
gonna
bro?
watch an anime, give me totally
Huh?
spies. Give me totally
Huh?
spies.
Either that or
I think you cross the street,
probably the
bro.
most realistic like cinematic
Charlie's
movie.
Angels. Charlie's Angels.
I was
No,
gonna say take. I was
hell
gonna say Taken.
no. You
Taken
can't.
was realistic as fuck. It was pretty much a more realistic version of fucking uh um
How? This nigga doing
what's
hella
that nigga
unbelievable shit,
John
bro.
Wick.
Charlie's Angels,
No,
bro.
bro. No,
Charlie's
bro.
Angels.
Them niggas do unbelievable shit, and that wasn't no spy shit. That was just like a
No, I mean he was in that
field.
yeah, in that field before he retired. Him and his whole crew.
Yeah,
That is,
I can see that, bro. But still, even him doing that, even if he was, bro, that's not no real spy shit. They showed you right here and there.
that's as
This
closest
is
to a
the
modern
real
day
spy
spy as
shit, bro.
you gonna pretty much get.
Huh?
I said that's as close to a realistic spy as you gonna get.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Because
bro.
they're
And I
different.
have to
Because
respect that,
because
bro.
even in this Joker games, we've seen there are different like specialists in certain in the operation. Like
Yeah.
you do this part, maybe more so with infiltration, or you do this and more so in of interrogation, and you did like they all kind of goes into the same field.
Even at the end when the last episode where they was helping dude on his little oh, that's what I didn't get, bro. This nigga tried to retire and the nigga just gave this nigga another mission. I was like, nigga, did I just say I was retired?
Oh
What the
yeah.
fuck? What the fuck, bro? But when you a spy, I don't think you can ever get out of that shit. You can't get out the game because you know too much.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess they give you a last final mission, and that's how you got to live your life for the rest of your life until they ask you for some more information. So they
Either that
activate.
or they gonna know exactly where you hiding. After they say we're gonna keep tracks of you though, because
Yeah, they gonna keep a nigga tracked on your ass.
keep tabs on you for the rest. Yeah, it can
So
be hella journalists and shit that they find out you was a part of some bigger shit.
so
Like,
I don't know. That but nah, my original thing was saying with the last episode was how they was showing everybody like collecting information and telling this nigga on the low key and shit. I don't know. That shit was fire, bro. Because I was just looking at from like a realistic, like, this is how spies move. This is how.
mm,
Because even you say shit like that don't go down, like spies ain't useful, but I'm pretty sure spies are still in use in 2020, bro. You think not?
yeah, I mean
They
it's
are,
pretty
but
much
different.
Secret Service. If you're in a
They
Secret Service,
are,
that's pretty much
they are applied differently. It's
yeah.
not
Yeah,
the same
spy
way it's
different.
depicted in this anime.
But you still like how they moving and they kind of mindset and how they what's the name. I don't think it's changed. I don't think. I think right now there's a American nigga in North Korea right now feeding America information about this nigga Kim Jong Un, who probably
Bro,
closest.
you know the dude who pretty much had to they made a movie out of it. Uh Joe Rogan actually
You talking about Snowden?
interviewed him a couple times. You know the dude John
Snowden?
yeah, Snowden. Yeah, Edward Snowden.
Yeah,
Like that's pretty much the spies in every
yeah.
if you
On,
were
on
yeah,
computer
they
hacking
ain't really
shit.
gonna have any too many field niggas.
Nah, you ain't gonna have too many field niggas, but it's
Cause you
still
really don't
niggas
even
in the
need that shit
field,
no
bro.
more.
But
Especially when
that's
you can tap into niggas' phones and they would be to be a spy and nowadays you would have to be more technologically savvy more
No,
than anything.
I feel like the espionage happens more with politics, and the
mm,
spies the spies come more into play as far as like military tactics, honestly,
mm.
Mm.
They
because
what did they say? They said in a war, spies are only useful because they said spies are only useful during peacetime.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. You don't want to have it in war and everybody's on high alert and shit.
So
Like
spies will be
they both
a part of the military that's active, not well when they're not in a war currently.
They're curved, so that's what I'm saying. Like I think it's probably less niggas in the field, but it's still niggas placed in certain positions because even on a computer, I'm pretty sure there's shit that niggas do that they don't even put on no computer shit, bro. It's better probably to keep that shit on paper somewhere or keep that shit on some word of mouth shit. On some only niggas in this room know about XYZ. And you will only have to be around one of them niggas that's in the room to know about X, Y, and Z. So, I don't know, bro.
I think a low division of it would be like an undercover cop, nigga who got wires and shit on him.
Yeah, that would probably be the lowest
Yeah,
level.
Shit,
And
man, on
the police force,
nowadays that almost would seem amateurish.
police force is one of the biggest militaries that I know of.
Who?
The
You say
police.
what?
You're talking about spies being used with the police. I was saying that they're one of the biggest militaries that I know of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nigga. Uh,
But
I think your audio went out, Cat.
can't hear me no more.
There you go.
nah, you good now.
You're back.
But I just think that concept is just so dope, and that viewpoint is just so unique that I kind of said fuck the action. Yeah, it's
I mean,
not.
I don't really see no authenticity
Hmm?
too much. Like, yeah, I mean,
Name another anime like this. Like this.
I can't, but I
You
kind
can't.
of don't want to watch it again. If that's okay.
Huh?
I said I can't, but I kind of don't want to watch it again. If that's okay, because it's like, it was kind of a chore to continue
I
watching
know
it.
I've seen one. I'm
So it was
trying to
some
think of
good
something
stuff in
close.
each of the episode. Like it brought ties of a lot of other animes that are better that I feel like I've watched, which are like ones that I brought up, like Detective Conan. They had
I
like
feel
some
like
Ghost in the Shell references. They had like this anime came out in like 2016 or something like that.
But
What?
see, my thing about Conan, I feel like it gets super redundant. It's the same shit, bro. It's the same shit. It's just a
I
different
mean,
setting.
of course, because it's a longer anime. This is only 12 episodes.
But I
Yeah.
feel like
Imagine what it would be if this was drawn out. Because you already mentioned how it was episodic. It wasn't something that like had a story that went over like overarching the whole 12 episodes. Honestly, it was just, hey, I am part of this super group of spies that was created by Japan to infiltrate in this specific time period. So it was just like,
okay, but if it was longer, I feel like they could have worked a overall story in there, bro. Like okay, this is
This could
how.
have been a good 24, like a
Yeah, it could.
24,
Yeah,
25.
if it was 24, I feel like you would have seen what they could have tied everything together and would have been like, well, this is what everybody was doing and how it led up to this war or how it led up to these train of events, how this led up. Because just imagine if they would have did a American episode on Hawaii, on Japan bombing Hawaii, on how did they get intel to know
Are you talking
how
about
to do shit in Hawaii. You know how fire that shit would have been like from the other side. Like, damn, this is like the other side. Being American and being like,
Are you
damn,
talking
so
about
this is
bombing
what.
Japan? When that was bombing Japan? Oh wait, the attack on Pearl Harbor, and then when
Yeah,
they,
the Pearl Harbor bomb.
cause the first time, but the first nuke that was like, you know what, fuck y'all niggas, we still going, we still about to, and that was a big enough casual level of casualty within itself. These niggas did not, they was not ready for that second one. I was like, bro, oh damn, these niggas got another one. Hold on, bro.
Nah, they told the crazy thing about America told them niggas
It's
like, yo,
almost
we about to
funny,
drop
bro,
a
when you
bomb on
think about
y'all.
it.
Y'all need to clear the fuck out. No, because for the second one, no, I don't think people died like that from the second one because they cleared the fuck out. Like they gave them like a day warning, like, yo, we dropping this bomb on such and such city. Y'all better clear the fuck out. Because the
But you
second
know, it's gonna be some civilians that stay like a hurricane warning. Niggas don't want to leave the home and shit.
all player.
But then
After
again, the aftermath would be a lot more. I mean, they would just kill them. Like boom, that would
yeah,
just be if they like in the epicenter or anywhere close around like that parameter. But
I think after you seen what happened
a
to the
lot of
first
niggas
city,
died after the fucking from radiation poisoning and
yeah,
just the aftermath of it. Like
I think after you died from the first city, bro, after you seen what happened to the first city, you a dumb motherfucker if you stayed. You know, I know. It's just like, bro, come on, bro. What the fuck? So you want to die? It's on some.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna die with the city shit.
Mm-hmm.
They had to be on some. I'm about to die with my city as a Japanese citizen. I'm going out like a real nigga type shit, and niggas go, "You dumb as fuck, nigga."
But I wonder if they would have kept going, bro. What if we had dropped a third bomb on them, bro? Like, okay, okay, y'all want to play? Shit, we got another one.
It would have been no win. Like that's the
Damn,
thing.
bro.
That's the crazy thing about Japan. Japan was losing the war. It's just
Oh,
that
slick.
it was just
They,
it was just that
they be on their honor shit, bro.
that honor shit kept them in the game to kind of stalemate shit. Like they was
Mm-hmm.
they was just they was just on some like nigga, you gonna spend hella money to conquer us type shit. You gonna get hella soldiers killed, and they knew we was fighting a war on two fronts. We was fighting them and helping and French fight. So it was just
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, y'all spending a lot of resources doing this shit, and we just defending our shit. So we just gonna be here regardless. We ready to fight.
Yeah, yeah.
But but um but I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro, because I feel like Conan. If you watch 12 episodes of Conan, bro, you I would take 12 episodes of Joker Game over 12 episodes of Conan, bro. Conan probably got more of a psychological mind fuck, but that shit get old, bro. Out of that shit, each episode was a different version of espionage in a different situation in a different. That's why I say, like, I don't know. Ghost in the Shell get boring.
But hold up,
Ah,
I wasn't finished. Like there's plenty. Like Lupin is also another.
I like Lupin.
yeah, Lupin. Yeah, Lupin third. Even a touch of uh, yeah,
I
what's that
mean,
one other one? Huh?
oh shoot, what is that? Big O, kinda
Big O. Yeah.
the mech,
Ah,
but it has some spy some spy elements to it.
That's,
Batman, he's a
but
spy. He's just a superhero. He just does all this and get all this
oh yeah,
intel.
yeah. You can think a hell of a lot of shit for like, yeah. I was just trying to
Batman
fixate
be
it on
beating.
anime. I
He
was
be
trying
beating the information out of niggas. I don't count. He
That's
to.
beat
torture.
the
They had
Where's
torture
the
in his anime as
drugs?
well. They had torture in his anime as well.
huh?
They had torture in his anime as well.
Yeah, but here's my thing, bro. All this stuff you naming ain't exclusively spy shit, bro. It's spy elements, espionage elements, but it's like
But what
it's not
make
the same. It's not the same situations. Like these niggas, all of these niggas' life was on the line, bro. Like everything was on the line, bro. Life, your country's motherfucking political positioning, your country's military positioning, all of this shit was on the line, bro. The stakes was high as fuck, bro. Some of the highest stakes you can have, bro. I don't know, bro. Just, it's a hard sell, bro, because I've never seen too much spy out of the spy genre, bro. Just the mystery genre is not my favorite genre to begin with.
what answer me this? What dictates something is spy and only spy? Can we see what that is, or at least in your opinion?
Oh yeah. I mean, basically, it's like you got to be in. Well, you don't necessarily have to be. You could be a freelancer nigga and still have the same elements, but you're just doing it. You ain't got like a whole organization on your back.
All right.
Because
So
you were just
spy.
saying about spy shit. You always got some type of fucking headquarters somewhere.
I think it just has to be on some a battle of information and like I don't know, obtaining secret information where you I feel like spy shit is where the main objective is to obtain and communicate information in a situation.
Okay,
Um,
so in Naruto, was Ambu the spy?
oh hell yeah, it sure was.
Yeah, they had spy type shit, but once again, that's not. And see, that's what I'm saying. Ninjas are in nature more espionage and spy in nature. But what ninja is like the highest,
Yeah, that's
the
like the
most.
highest, like, well, yeah, probably the most
That's like the most.
demanding fucking field you can pretty much get in.
It's like spy shit to the most extreme. It's the most extreme of spy shit, bro. And what would be the least extreme spy shit?
Probably an
Um,
assassin.
mm,
Cause you still have to be on some assassin on some. It's just one subject within in a
yeah,
within
it's
your
like
class type shit. It's almost like taking going for a major, but you still got other classes and whatnot that ain't got shit
yeah,
to
Agent,
do
it's
with it.
like one part of
Agent Cody Banks. Agent Cody Banks is a version of spy.
the the lowest the lowest version of some spy shit. So that's what I'm saying, bro. I can't think of no intellectual property that that is like mainly it's about pure spy shit. It ain't about niggas fighting. It ain't about you solving a fucking case because that's what I'm saying. The case solving shit, that shit kind of bore me, bro. It's just something about a nigga just
But
being
you
hella
still have to
police.
know that the main thing that surrounds it like forensics scientists ass niggas.
Huh?
You would that's still what you still have to know some type of you have to know, you know, to a degree. That's not what would be, uh the main propeller of you achieving your goal, but it's just a good side skill to know. It's the same.
Yeah, I don't.
Damn, did I blink? That was.
Yeah, you bad, bro.
True, true, true.
But yeah,
I
you're gonna
really
have a
gave
gun.
that a
Like
bunch of
that's one thing you gotta, even if you never use it, you gotta have a gun. So that being said, you have to at least be a good shooter. You have to work your way around a fucking uh a pistol. Know how to take that shit apart, reloading. Shit may get crazy. Then that nigga froze.
I think he's thinking.
Nah, bro. I do. This nigga eyes ain't blinking.
He
But
did.
oh man, that's a scary image, bro. It's almost like this nigga.
He
He,
died.
he died standing up like Whitebeard. You know you're a badass when you die standing up, bro. That's just fucking insane.
But we've been talking all this time. We never even got to the rating.
Oh yeah,
Bad
yeah.
host. Bad host.
God damn. Hold on, we'll wait till this nigga get back. Yeah, he should be back in a minute. But if I had to just pick a random franchise that is like more realistic and more interesting, I would have to go with Taken. Cause he literally had to do, he had to dabble into everything. He had to spy on these niggas. He of course he was a good shooter. He knew how to interrogate. He was just a jack of all trades within that realm.
Let's see.
You know the hot wire cars. Fucking even
MacGyver?
from his surrounding. Oh my
Would
god,
MacGyver be a spy? Or would he just be a I can do anything?
reconnaissance.
Chuck Norris?
Get the fuck.
um let's see. Totally Spy?
Kim Possible.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a real good one, actually.
I forgot all about that shit. Damn. It just came into mind because I was just thinking how hot Chico was, and I was like, oh yeah, Kim Possible. Stupid. Just a random thought. Stupid.
That's definitely waifu material.
But yeah.
But yeah, also like I was saying before, you got like Lupin the Third. You got ah
That was the
Cowboy. Some elements of
Cowboy
Cowboy
Bebop.
Bebop. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. You know,
that's
like
really
he was like an undercover ass nigga.
Space Cowboy.
Yeah, you know. Fucking who else? Damn. Rash Vash the Stampede. Somewhat. Nah, he was a bounty hunter though. I mean, even though even being a bounty hunter, you still have aspects of just that whole paradigm of
Yeah,
what
even
consists.
if we go to Bounty Hunter, then that opens it up even more because we got Mandalorian now. We got um
Mm,
uh
mm,
I can't think the dude with Lobo from the DC series, the DC universe.
mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Because you gotta know who who your target is. You gotta almost shadow them for you know for them a good period of time, especially if they've been rated highly dangerous. So
Then
hey,
at
you
that
better
point,
walk in this motherfucker.
you also got hit the hitman,
Yeah.
a
Ooh, ooh.
hitman.
Damn. Damn. What's that? Jackie Chan and
Chris
and Chris
Tucker,
Tucker. Yeah.
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour. Yeah. That's one. These niggas was dead, bro. They was spies, bro. It was in the FBI. They had to do all that type of shit. That was undercover and everything. Had places wired up. So
I think his phone died.
yeah. Well, we can just go ahead.
Yeah, we can go ahead and do the rating. You want to go ahead and start it off?
Oh yeah. Uh, Okay, so animation.
I need to write this stuff.
I like the animation in the of course in the openings. It's more they do more fancy shit. They gotta make that shit appealing. I like what they did in there with when the cars was coming down and whatnot. It was cool. I liked I did the art style was okay. It reminded me of
There are some
kind of remind
instances
me of
where,
more realistic Tokyo Ghoul. Like
yeah,
the
pretty
characters was
like
more realistic. But that white dude remind me of that fucking Jason.
there are some instances where like the pictures actually look real. Like that was definitely a plus in like the art style on it. So
Mm-hmm.
definitely some pretty stuff to look at. You always had the smoky rooms. That's something that I could relate with. With myself as a smoker, sometimes you got
Oh
some
yeah,
smoky
yeah, yeah, yeah.
rooms, and you just got to have conversations in a smoky room because everybody's
I
smoking.
mean, bro, that could just be incense, nigga.
And
just putting people everybody
also,
like
you got incense, candles, you got all types of smokes. You got vapes.
nigga be rolling up the car, rolling down the windows in the car, bro. That shit gonna be like, damn, nigga, your shit on fire. First instinctual impulse is to get a damn fire extinguisher.
No,
So you gonna just blaze it.
I'm the Mortal Kombat character Smoke. You just don't know it yet.
But yeah, not even too much to say about anime. It was, nice scene, depictions on especially when it was at the that geisha house. That's like that pretty that traditional hit that nigga traditional Japanese
Yo, what I miss? What I
all
miss?
the windows and whatnot. Oh, we were just I was going through these ratings. I just got started, so but yeah, as far as just animation, like I was saying, uh they did certain shades and lighting for certain scenes that was more suspenseful, or they was trying to emphasize on in that moment, that fucking crazy face ass nigga who was just, I want everything, I don't give a fuck about the repercussions. That was cool, that was good. I don't know, it was cool. It wasn't as everything else was straight, the lighting, everything, nothing that stands out, just like, oh, type shit. But I had to get that. I'll get that a 5.5. Music, the opening and the ending was it was groovy. It was groovy. I fucks with it. I think I actually liked the ending more over time. First, it was the opening. Then I was like, oh no, I think this ending kind of. But eh, soundtracks and whatnot. It was good for the suspense, more mystery, elusive themes and whatnot. It was noticeable, but you know mundanely noticeable. Like you just knew it wasn't. It ain't really pop out like that. Um, if I get it, if I get it overall, it's I give it a six, about 6.5, only because of that ending. The ending was lit. Opening was lit
Wow,
though.
that's kind of low for you to be giving it such praise.
No, because I felt like I was giving shit like last season a bit too. I was engaging it as I'm trying to do it more You know, especially when other new shit comes about. I'm like, you know,
You
if I'm
said
gauging everything too damn high,
Suma is hating anime now. He is
no,
getting
nigga,
everything on
bro,
sport.
5 is base level. So if it's anything above a 5, that's good.
Uh,
So I don't think any category is below 5 for me. What's the next one? Story?
oh man, how much better can your anime intros and outros get? Come on, Suma.
I
Be
like if I could go
nice.
back, I would probably have different. I'll probably change my answers with the first with the beginning episodes in the first season because I
Okay,
feel
well
like
that's
I did gauge it a little bit, except for but not all of them because some of them was lit.
that's definitely something that we can look forward
Just
to,
like
I
that
guess,
last
as
one
we
that
come around
I
and start
had.
rewatching.
Hmm.
I said there's definitely something to look forward to as we come around to start rewatching eventually.
Hmm.
yeah.
So like story, you know, given the fact that I definitely now since we talked about it just tonight about the the episodic feel more so, you know,
Cause
because it
brother,
didn't, they didn't need to be in a group, even though they were in a group, but they need to be together in order for shit to, to escalate into other fields and whatnot. Even though,
and,
it
and,
wasn't
and
a lot of catching or grabbing moments.
and my thing is for it to be episodic.
When they
It
were, they were. I ain't gonna lie. When they grabbed my attention, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yes, bitch, word.
I was like, "Oh hell, no, my nigga!" Because but my first round, I just went from episode 1 to 4, and I wanted to keep going, but I was like, "Nah, I gotta let me spread this shit out."
See, yeah,
Only
that
because of
happens.
that fourth episode.
A good
But
anime
then
would have you locked in and just like, okay, I can't stop watching. Let me keep watching. And then next thing
mm-hmm,
you know, you already over at 8 before you stop.
yeah,
It didn't do that for me.
yeah.
It just like,
Hello,
yeah, I can put this
yo,
down.
but not for the first couple episodes. I mean, the first episode, yeah. Second
Episode
episode,
one,
yo. Can
episode
y'all hear
one.
me?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I was trying to say for it to be episodic, bruh, it held your attention because usually episodic shit can kind of go like the same way with concrete. That was episodic, man.
Yeah, yeah. But
Uh,
um, you
yeah,
know,
for it to be episodic, it held your attention pretty damn well.
it had
it
yours.
was hit and misses. But when it hit, I was always like, damn, bro, like shit. Let me keep on watching. Let me get another dose of dopamine.
Yeah, because I think the boat episode was kind of trash. The um the
Honestly, if I had to watch that shit in sub, it probably would have been even worse. But y'all already know I dubbed that
watching the
shit.
dub. Come to the dub side. Come to the dub side.
Nah, bro,
Come to the dark
I
side.
watch more dub than not as far as now.
Okay.
Because especially since I've been watching a lot of older school animation shit lately, so you know
And I be trying to multitask. Ain't nobody got time to just be sitting there reading this shit.
Yeah, exactly. I've been saying that
exactly,
shit the whole
exactly,
time, bro.
exactly. And that shit ain't that horrendous to where I'm just like, oh god, turn it off. Gotta go back to sub. It's not. It's not. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Literally, I literally grew up on dub.
Yeah,
We all
Toonami.
did.
That's
I
all we
don't know
knew.
what I don't know what
That's
these
my
new
roots.
niggas come and act like sub has just been this thing that niggas just started off on. I don't know, bro. This is some new anime fan shit, bro. Like I don't know, bro. I've been here since the early 2000s.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, shit, dubs have gotten some of the best openings versus their Japanese openings and whatnot. Like I'd rather listen to the English dub opening of One Piece when it came on Cartoon Network
Oh yeah,
versus the first
that shit should be
opening.
turned up.
That shit was lit as
That shit
fuck.
turned up.
That shit was lit as fuck, nigga. It was a lot of them. They did a lot of them that way. I was like, bro, y'all know how to. First opening of Naruto English dub. I don't. But if you ever heard the first opening of Naruto,
With
that's
the
not hell.
drums, with the drum.
Yeah, it's like Yummy gonna go. No, that's the English. That's the English American made. That's the
Oh,
lit one. That's one like I like that one. But the actually first opening of Naruto, which they didn't play on Cartoon Network, they completely skipped past that. They actually started showing it for like season 2 or the second opening, and they even skipped the third opening. They even skipped the third. We don't even. Most people don't even know what the fuck the third opening sound like because they went straight from the second to the
yeah,
fourth.
Cartoon Network. Naruto was such that 5. Cartoon Network just skipped the opening, which is like, let me get straight to the story. Let me get straight to this.
So leg and Yasha never had an opening. They have openings for every fucking season, just as much as they got endings that we all love. But ain't never show. But they stay going straight to the episode, which honestly I ain't mind. I ain't trying to get hype anyway. Y'all should be coming on late as fuck. So I ain't trying to get too hype. But yeah,
Mainly
story.
because they had so much time where they actually animated and they didn't just fill it in with fluff. They needed more of that time from this fucking commercial breaks they got to take. So they only got 22 minutes. The episode on like 18, so they gotta crunch for time, man. They gotta cut that intro.
True. Which they doing now all perfectly fine. So they really didn't have an excuse, but I ain't gonna lie, I could have done with a lot of those openings because they weren't my cup of tea anyway. But yeah, but story, I'm gonna give that shit a.
Damn, are you froze?
Shut your bitch ass, nigga. You see me blink, nigga.
Pondering on everything.
I'm gonna give it a. I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6.
Good God.
I'll give it a 6.
Yo,
You
what is
talking
your
so good
scores
about
on
this anime, but
everything?
you secretly hate it.
You secretly do hate it,
I
bro.
really don't, bruh.
I
He's
feel like this
no,
is
no, no. Disregard him. He's being a spy right now. He's trying to deceive you.
subterfuge. Subterfuge.
Okay. Just
Subterfuge.
giving those jump moments. I'm gonna put a 0.5 on the end of that.
6.5.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
I think that's fair. 7 is too high because I already know it's going. Nah. Maybe if it was a bit longer. And honestly, they could have kind of wrapped it up a bit better if it was 13 episodes instead of 12.
It left you wanting more, bro. You can't.
I mean, not
Deny that
necessarily.
shit.
It was just a cliffhanger. It was
Bro,
just like
yeah,
a.
hell, bro.
They ain't necessarily want.
Man, you
Because I
actually.
can't be dependent on an anime like that. Though it's like it's only those just turn head moments. It's like, damn, nigga, that shit fucked up. But
Be making it seem like he struggled through this.
nah. I was kind of. I mean, I did
struggle through,
not
bro.
doze off, but my attention did kind of, you know.
It's because it couldn't keep my attention for the duration of each episode. There were
Mm-hmm.
moments during the episode where I just kind of just meandered off. I just forgot I was watching anime for a second, started doing some other shit. It's boring. There are
I ain't gonna lie.
points
Good half of the time, I was reading some other shit.
there
Like
are points in the anime where it just get boring and you lose interest in it. And but it comes it is because in those moments is like trying so hard to tie all of this stuff together, and then in the end, when all of the stuff actually comes together, and you see each intricate part play a part in it, then that is the cool part to watch in the anime. So you're willing to sit through all of that just to see that end goal, but is
The
there are
bad
moments
one.
you just
Then again, being a spy thing. I mean, I don't think it. I think it would have probably been anticlimactic in the first place because they wasn't in the front lines. It wasn't going to be anything to where they was the uh directly responsible for winning anything. So
Mm.
but I don't. I would still recommend it to someone who's just mostly like fascinated with a genre on that particular level.
okay. So for the next god, you want to go next, or you want me to go?
Yeah, let me go because I probably got to get out of here. So,
All
so
right.
let me start off with the with the animation. The animation is at points where I didn't. Now I kind of throw in character design for animation, bro, because the characters was hard to distinguish. Out of all eight niggas, I knew what General Yuki looked like, of course, because he had the most distinctive way about him. He had the cane, the limp, or whatever. Everybody else, I knew a couple of the guys stood out more. Uh, but even still, it was less like I guess for a spy, it's just I guess it worked for the show because
If they had more bitches, then it probably been
but the bitches was catching more bodies than the niggas was. Two bitches caught bodies, bro.
yeah. She was
Every
only there
time
just
they
to
introduce a bitch,
elevate the story. Goddamn.
yeah, like all the bitches was catching bodies, bro. Like
Yeah.
so, uh, but even as a spy, I guess they're not supposed to be distinctive. You don't want
Hmm. And that's more realistic, like you said earlier.
yeah,
It's a
it's
real.
like
Not even just in the concept, but the art too.
um
Ain't nobody gonna be out here with Yu-Gi-Oh hair and shit.
nah,
And
not
you
at
just
all.
know that main nigga walking in the room, main protagonist alert. Like,
Exactly. Yeah, it- like the
What's
animation
wrong
got.
with Yu-Gi-Oh here? What you got against Yu-Gi-Oh here, man?
I wish I
nigga,
could have Yu-Gi-Oh
nigga,
hair.
nigga, that's a
I wish I
pompadour.
could have
That's a damn
Yu-Gi-Oh hair like
Tristan
fuck.
pompadour. This nigga, them type of niggas, bro.
Put Tristan out.
I'm the last black unicorn. Don't hate.
Nah,
Uh,
nah, nah, nah. Fucking Yusuke Urameshi's best friend with the nigga I forgot his name.
uh,
Hey, Urameshi, stupid ass. He had the most annoying voice. I swear to God.
yes, bro. Bro, you just knew this nigga was really supposed to be a side villain, bro. He was supposed to be henchman as fuck, bro. He was a hell of a
Bro,
henchman, bro.
slick. He so did have that voice, bro.
You're a Messi.
Urameshi.
You stupid idiot.
Oh my God.
I hated that nigga, bro. I hated that nigga the whole show. Oh
I
God, I
did too,
hated that
though.
nigga
I
the whole
did too,
show,
though.
bro.
It was the comedy relief, nigga, though.
And he was the weakest nigga, bro. That's what made it fun too. Dude. He was, of
Yeah,
course, the weakest nigga out the group, bro.
damn.
But
That is stereotypical, bro. These niggas just stereotyping these niggas, bro. He wasn't even smart, bro. Usually the weakest nigga at least has some tactical advantage, some mental.
no,
God,
he was all talk.
that nigga had a
Even
sword. You
even
talking about?
even before they got powers, he was all talk because Bray used to stay beating his ass. Yusuke used to stay
Oh, he
beating his
showed, yeah.
ass,
Nah,
bro.
they was beating each other ass though. Them
Nah,
niggas really, yeah. He was
Yusuke
like the
used to
that
be
that jock ass nigga.
Yusuke used to be winning, bro. Stay winning
Yeah.
every day, bro. Bridget used to come want to fight him every day, bro.
Sweat. But they both don't be coming out that bitch unscathed though.
Nah,
Somebody gonna
nah.
have a black eye and somebody gonna have a bust lip.
Oh shit. But fucking okay. Animation. It had good parts. Then it had some real basic parts. Um, it was detailed here and there. I have to give the animation a 7, a straight 7, a straight 7. I want to go high 6, but I'm gonna give 7, bro. Uh, the music was dope. This was one of those weird animes where the music was the intro outro was fire, but the like the in between scenes music that just set up certain shit,
Mm-hmm.
it didn't stand out to me at all. Like I don't know,
Hey,
like
usually it don't. Most of the time, it's not even supposed to be for that.
it's
A
not.
lot of, I mean, a lot of times it's due. You know, they be even had niggas singing and shit.
What not even niggas thinking, bro. Like the just like intense scenes and the music get real intense. I didn't feel that, bro. Maybe
Yeah, because no one
maybe
was throwing fisticuffs like that either. Shit,
I
it
don't
was it
know.
was no really no back and forth intense brutalness to even have
Just
no.
like you remember when the nigga was sneaking in bruh house trying to get the information from the lock, and then
Oh yeah,
bruh
yeah,
opened the door, and you just knew
yeah.
he was gonna get caught red handed, and he really
Mm-hmm.
dipped out the way, and the other nigga came out the other door. You
Yeah,
would you would think it would be some fire ass music in that scene, but I don't remember it, bro. I don't remember the music. I just remember going, "Oh, that's your ass."
yeah.
So
Hand in the cookie jar.
so I I don't I don't I don't know, bro. I would want to give the music higher, but I'm gonna go like 6.8 with that. 6.9. I'm gonna go 6.9, bro. Now
You might
storyline
as well get another shit at 7, bro. You just being petty.
6.9, bro.
Someone like you being petty, bro, against yourself.
The
Go ahead and
story.
get that
Now
beta at 7.
I feel like you gotta judge this on the story, on not the overall story, but you judge it on the the story of the episode and what they trying to set up and what they trying to tell you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a lot of it. If I was trying to become a spy and I was researching shit, this would be one of the first things I would suggest someone trying to be a spy to look at, bro. So the fact that this is the most realistic spy shit that I can come up with, and that pretty much y'all can come up with, I'm gonna have to give it a high rating. Now, once again, the it could have been more, slightly more suspenseful. It could have been more on some psychological mind fucking shit, but it gave you a nice view into what that life was back in the 1920s and what and how shit was going down.
1 second, sir, if I may interject.
Okay.
You never could explain to me what it is to be a spy anime and a spy anime uniquely.
I would, because I would have to give you a basic definition. Any show that revolves around espionage.
So there are a lot of shows that revolve.
Espionage, solely espionage, bro. Not other elements in it to make it more interesting or to add a different element in it to spice it
The,
up. No,
this
pure
anime
espionage.
had all of those elements. These animes, like the the ladies with the bodies that we were just talking about, are those elements that just added in to make it just a little bit more interesting. Because
But
otherwise, the dudes wouldn't have killed nobody.
but then again, but no, I'm saying like the other spy shit y'all talk about, bro, that y'all bring up. That was more like on some mystery category shit. That shit got whole plot shit in it to make it spicing up. Clay's clothes, this nigga turns into a child, bro. And he's really a whole ass dope, bro. And once again, that's more on some Sherlock Holmes shit, bro.
Which is also another.
Yeah, that's pretty much a
No, that's
fucking.
detective. That's more on some detective shit. See, you getting spy shit and
How was
detective
that
shit
not
mixed up.
espionage?
Actually, a detective, yeah, would be less spicy than what we talk
It
about.
still has espionage in it.
Yeah,
It's a small part of it. That would be a
that'll be a
small
out in the
part of
open
the main
detective. He
thing.
wouldn't be a fucking like a oh you know I can't even you can't even see me when I'm coming in and coming out type shit.
Shit, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
But
detective,
they all have
that would be
their moments. They have
that
to
would be the range,
bend
bro.
the rules to
That
say.
would, but,
Yeah, yeah.
but
I wouldn't solely base it on espionage. I can't
but that's the definition of spy, espionage, subterfuge, all of that shit. Like
compartmentalizing.
it's a completely different genre, bro. Really, when you think about it, bro. Because ninja, it's just like ninja would be the
So you telling me
extreme.
Black Widow didn't do it better?
Ah,
But that would be more of extreme spy shit. Like that's
Not
what I'm saying.
really.
In
She
most
was literally
genres,
just
in the spy genre, they're gonna give you the more extreme shit of the spy shit where you
when you
discovering
first seen her though. Cause we first see this bitch in fucking Iron Man. They didn't even know who the fuck she was. She was just a whole assistant out here.
yeah, that was cool, but hell no, they didn't do it better, bro. Because all she did was she didn't do shit. All she did was keeping tabs on Tony Stark. That was her only job. Just be around this
Spy
nigga
shit.
and watch this nigga. Be around this nigga and
Aside
watch
from
this
whatever
nigga.
other whatever your objective is. Like there's many objectives. But that's like going into it, yeah. It's some type of I put infiltration above espionage.
But infiltration is espionage. All of that shit follow under espionage, bro.
No, this in a more of a if you divide it again, more simpler terms.
I don't know, bro, because I
But then
can't.
a
I can
whole
only
spy
think
though, I
of
can't. Overall, I wouldn't be able to just put it to one.
guess who else is a spy, guys?
Your mama,
who
Archer.
Archer is a spy.
Yes, he is.
Archer is a spy. That is his main profession. But
I,
see what I'm saying? Like even after that's a spy show, and they done diverted from that for so many seasons. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it was at one point they was drug dealers. At another point they was doing some other shit. At another point they was doing some other shit.
Mm,
sometimes you got to do some crazy stuff to go undercover. You know.
true.
I I I guess
What was
I
that? What? Big Mama house?
yeah
Martin
that
Lawrence.
Martin Lauren, bro. The whole bro, white
that would
chicks.
I would give that some
The
decent spy
Wayne
shit.
brothers. Done.
That would be some undercover spy shit, undercover cop spy shit.
uh, the Men in Black.
Men in Black.
No,
Men in Black. That's
They're
like
all
super
about
spy.
espionage
Yeah,
and
that's
that,
super spy.
trying to control
Mm,
the
that's
alien
more.
population.
That's
Then
more.
again, I feel like they more in control. They almost kind of
That's
they already
that's
on that level to where they ain't even gotta infiltrate nobody. They got their hands in everybody's back
yeah.
pocket.
They kind of they just walk up and do their thing, and after they done doing their thing, they just wipe everybody memory that's around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a hard.
James Bond, Tom Cruise for Mission Impossible. Uh,
Yeah,
uh,
Mm.
you got a whole bunch of spies that I would much rather watch. But
John Wick, first movie. I ain't really care for the other ones. That was
but
alright.
it's not a realistic viewpoint of spy. That's what I'm saying. You can't give me a realistic viewpoint of some spy shit.
Taken,
Taken, but he wasn't on no spy shit. He was a spy, but
bruh, nigga, what
none,
the
none
fuck did
of
he
his,
have to do to get his daughter back?
bro, all he did was run up on niggas on some Batman shit.
No,
He
you
was
bro,
on
you
some
watched the
Batman shit.
movie.
He ran up on niggas, beat niggas ass, and then was just like, give me a clue
He no,
to
he
so
bro,
this and this
no,
and this
bro,
and that.
no, bro. This nigga literally infiltrated an entire building and came and just walked up on them when they was playing cards and shit.
And he started
And
killing
asked these
you.
niggas to deal. I'm gonna need you to deal. Go ahead and throw them cards out real quick. I'm gonna play with y'all niggas. Then he started asking questions.
I
That
yeah,
nigga just started asking questions.
yeah,
Bro, he had to infiltrate in a lot of places. He had to
yeah,
listen
he
to phone
did,
calls.
but he also did a lot of he did spy shit, but he did a lot of anti-spy shit. That running
Yeah,
none of them
because he was
niggas
doing everything
run up and
outside the
murk
law,
shit.
technically.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like you got to think, bro.
It's still spy shit, though.
It's spy shit, but how they was moving, bro. None of them niggas would have went about that situation like that, bro. None of them niggas would have.
That was nothing. That was really nothing unrealistic about wanting, aside from
He
plot
killed
based
hella niggas, bro.
stupidity when it came to, and even poker game, Joker game had that. Most of them niggas would have just got shot, especially when I was saying, especially when it came to the Germans surrounding the fucking building. These niggas was in there talking for too damn long with them lights on, without them just saying, "Oh, you know, man, they must be planning something." They gonna let them, bro. This nigga literally, number one, not to mention that was talking for a good fucking 30 minutes. They had a whole plan on the on the smoke bomb.
Now,
So
now,
I'm
now,
like,
hold on
God,
now. You understand? In the army, you gotta wait for your chain of command to to do shit, right?
nigga was right there, bro. He was
Right,
leading the
but you still
damn.
gotta wait on your chain of command.
And you
So
talking
that means,
about
so you, so,
back then or in that versus over here or some shit. Even if
I'm,
you got a warrant, bro, you can just bust in that motherfucker.
that's not. I don't know if
You
that's
don't
bro.
that would not be smart, given the fact that there's somebody probably with a gun that can shoot your ass as soon as you
I
come in.
mean,
But
you don't know what type of weapons they got in the house.
yeah,
If
bro,
they,
it
if,
wouldn't have mattered, bro. They was
well, no,
they
no,
was
it wouldn't.
outnumbered
No, 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 no.
extremely.
But it would have mattered to the soldiers kicking in the door. You kicking the door and you get shot off rip. Niggas not on that shit. Like
Bro.
that's what I'm saying. You gotta wait on
If
your
they would have
chain of
done it, if
command,
they would have
bro.
done it earlier in the middle of that conversation when these niggas was still trying to find out whether or not to trust this nigga, yeah.
I don't know, bro.
And
See,
Germans, bro, these niggas ain't. I'm pretty sure these niggas ain't that patient, bro.
I
These
mean, you
niggas
got to be, nigga. You got to be. When you're a soldier, you really got to be because you really have to wait on your chain of command. It ain't too much shit you can do. Just we can do off rip, bro. Especially if your life not in danger, bro. So if your life not in immediate danger, you just can't up and
But
shoot me.
realistically,
And
a storm like that or some type of raid, it wouldn't have had. They already knew or had all the information that they needed.
No, but
The chick
no,
was a whole spy out here, bro.
bruh,
She literally was the
bruh,
one who told them
okay, bro. You got to think
their
about this.
location.
What if them folks had a
So they
whole
had
mini?
more than enough information.
What if them folks
This
would have had a
wasn't in a more of
minigun? But you not
in the
realizing, bro.
second guessing yourself. That
But
nigga
you
had a whole spy with them.
But you not realizing, bro, like when you in a situation like that and you do not know what they have in that house, you just not gonna kick the door in and fuck it. Everybody run in there because niggas can get killed like
So
that.
what? You gonna wait until when? They weren't gonna do it anyway.
Bro, you wait
What would be
until
the difference between doing it 10 minutes from the 10 minutes sooner versus 10 minutes later?
because you're waiting on
Well,
for them
oh,
to
so you're
give
gonna
up
give these niggas, you're gonna be
without
stupid
your
enough to
men
give a
having to
nigga
be
that
killed,
much
bro.
time to prep and prepare, which
Bro,
they did.
bro, you giving them niggas enough time to give up, bro. Because you can go in there guns blazing and niggas get killed, or you can just wait that shit out and nobody get killed and they get
Bro, ain't
captured
nobody
anyway.
giving the criminal that much leeway.
Huh? Yes, you
To
are, but
give up. Hell no.
you're not taking account of niggas' lives are at stake, bro. Your people lives are at stake, bro. If you're the captain, bro, you just don't tell your men to run in some shit willy nilly and not know how much weapons they got. If they knew they had one pistol, yeah, they probably would have went in there. But they niggas don't know. Them niggas could have a whole arsenal in there, bro. That's not
Bruh,
a war mentality, bro.
it wouldn't matter.
It
It
does
wouldn't
matter, bro.
matter,
One
bro. They
man
would have had
dying
the weapons
matters
they would have
in
had
war, bro.
anyway. They
In
would
a
have had
battle,
whatever weapons they be thinking in the back of their mind to make them hesitate. They would have had it anyway. It's either you do it now
and
or you're
bro,
gonna wait until these
you
niggas get
see,
prepped and probably set up a fucking barrier or
and see, that's
barricade the
another
fucking
thing,
door or
bro.
some shit.
That's another thing you're missing, bro. That's another thing you're missing, bro. You're missing the whole point of the show, bro. Them folks
That,
can't
bro,
come.
that's it.
No,
That's just it, bro.
listen.
You can't. I mean,
Wait,
plot-based
listen, bro.
stupidity has
Bro.
nothing to do with the
Listen,
with the
bro. Listen,
that
bro.
that's literally is the show.
No,
The
listen, bro.
writers wouldn't be that perfect when it came to
Bro, wait a minute. Wait
exactly
a minute. Wait a
accurate
minute.
having an accurate interpretation and when something would just go down and how accurate that would be in real life.
But
It is an
check this
anime,
out,
nigga,
bro.
which is why you would have shit like that.
But no, I'm saying, bro. Even if them niggas would have kicked in the door within the first 2 minutes, bro, they have to take these folks alive to extract information out of them. If they would have went in them guns blazing and killed everybody in there, you wouldn't have known shit about the
Bruh, first
spy.
of all,
You
if
wouldn't have
they
known
would
shit
have, if
about.
they had, they already, bruh, the dude already gave him the warning. He was like, if we have to come in there, we shoot it. We are willing to let you live. Just surrender. If these niggas kicked in the door and you seen one of them with a gun pointing at you, bro, that's it. That's it. Game over. I ain't about to say, oh, put that shit
Exactly.
down, nigga.
They're trying to
Hell no.
avoid the situation, bro. Negotiate.
Nigga,
It's
these niggas
called
ain't trying to avoid shit. These
negotiation,
niggas was
bro.
an
Niggas
anti-movement,
negotiate, bro.
uh, uh, on some anti-movement shit, bro. Bro.
These are just
As long as he stopped them at the end of
these
the
are just
day.
three niggas, bro. Huh?
And then again, bro, they had a whole fucking spot. They don't need no more information out these motherfuckers, bro. He had a whole bitch. They literally had all the information for him. They probably already have, bro.
You do, but you missed the point of the show if you think that's what it is, bro. You missed the whole point of the show, bro. Because
I'm not talking
that's
about the
the whole
whole
point. You
fucking
have to
show,
get
though.
the
We only
spy,
talking about specifics.
catching the catch, bro. If the Pacifics is if you don't get
Why you keep
a
saying the
spy
whole point of the
network,
show, nigga? If that's the whole point of the show, then that's you literally belittling the
it's
show
the
more so than
theme of the
what you think
show,
I would be
bro.
doing.
It's the
That is
theme of the
not the whole
show,
point
bro.
of the show. I understand that.
So what's the whole point of the show?
I don't
then,
know why
bro?
you keep bringing that shit up. I'm
To
literally
gain the
talking about
most
the concept
information as
of
possible, right?
plot-based stupidity.
Okay, that's just how you feel, bro. Because I
I
don't
mean,
think
yeah, I
that's
mean,
what it was, bro.
that's pretty much because you
And
talk. I don't
then
know.
and
You
then
going on the whole making
I
the
feel like
radius
I
bigger than.
understand where it's come to, my guys. This is another concrete revolutio thing that we have run into today. where someone had made a bad choice.
Uh,
And
oh no, no, down. That's a whole nother
It's
level.
still
I
not the
don't
worst
even.
I
rating. It's
believe
not
my
gonna be the
guy
worst
is
rating.
reading too much into it because in each of the episodes of the anime, it reminded us that none of this is real. This is all fictional. So
Yeah,
I believe it just comes down to bad writing. Sorry, cat.
Mm, I don't.
some
I don't.
things just
I don't. I don't
you
think
just
so,
don't
bro. Because
equate a lot of those things when you're doing it, bro. Especially in it. And then this is just
no,
the
no.
anime. We're not even talking about the source in the manga, to where it could have actually been like only a panel before they actually bust that shit down versus the dialogues and shit
That's
that you
all
will
I was
see.
about to say. That's what I was about to say. That shit could have been
We need
within
your
1 minute.
score
They
on
could have
the
did all of that in
story.
1 to 2 minutes, bro.
But that's just evidence
But
the evidence of
I feel
unknown.
like
So we ain't even gonna get into the too big of speculations and shit. We talking about the anime only, in that particular scene.
all right. So my story is I
Hmm?
gotta go like 7.5.
Damn, do you know
It's
if
dope.
Hollow even checked that shit out? I
Nah,
know
he
he
ain't
probably
watch it.
couldn't join us
He ain't watch it.
given that, he watched it.
He going through
Say he watched it, he didn't.
this Texas snowstorm shit. He ain't watch it. He could have.
And
I ain't gonna say he could have. He going through this Texas shit, but
Oh yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
this
I
this
feel like
Texas shit is
because I only
fucking with
watched it. I
I'm
only
gonna pray
started
for my
watching it
nigga
last
Hello.
night.
Mm.
Yeah, same.
I only
Yeah,
started watching
I
it
only
Yeah, it
last
started
took me
watching
about 2 days to
night.
4, and then I just finished it like earlier today.
Yep. I finished it like 10 minutes before we started.
Pretty much, yeah. It was like yeah, it was like about 20 minutes. Then I went to the stove.
But
But yeah.
yeah, I'm going 7.5. Did I do animation?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you got a 7.
7. Yeah, 7.5, 6.8.
You said 6.9. Are you gonna go down?
6.9. Yeah, 6.9. So like it's sevens across the board, bro. It could have been better,
Nah.
bro. But but for what it was fine. For what it was fine. It was unique. That's the main thing with me. It was unique, bro. I
That's a
can't come up with
hard
no spy
pass.
shit that was.
It, it was heavily believable, maybe more so, heavily realistic. I wouldn't call it unique. I wouldn't put a
I mean,
the whole
saying an anime,
the concept
saying an
around the
anime,
game and the poker and whatnot could have actually had a bit more of an interesting take. Because I
yeah,
honestly thought that would have put a bit more emphasis in that, like had more of a team based mission aside from just the first episode.
yeah,
That would have been cool. But
because
that
that's
was a
not
cool little
real.
concept, like a game that they pretty much made up. But
I mean, even though because the crazy thing about it is they played the game out in real life with the other spy team.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
With the one guy, they thinking one guy's an informant and he really on the other spy.
But
He fuck.
that's just pretty much spy shit anyway. Though it would have been cool for they all just to had to know exact it would have able to just had one more group uh uh concentrated like mission to where they did all their individual shit and then they had to kind of come back together to do some more group concentrated.
Yeah.
group team effort, which
But he made
all in
Buddy
all,
famous.
they were still doing it for one entity.
That was the crazy thing when he made Buddy. He made the one spy nigga kill himself. At the end. He broke that nigga down. He said, "Nigga, you think they go court martial me? You got me fucked up, bro. I had the nigga, the bitch tipped them
That
off.
nigga, bro.
He was just like, y'all
I
dumbass
thought the other dude
niggas.
was gonna at least punch this nigga in the face or something.
He fucked them up. He
But this
fucked his
nigga, he
head
didn't give a
up, bro.
fuck, bro. He was like, bro, you think I give a fuck, nigga? Like, I'll just go somewhere, change my name.
I thought he was gonna try to. He really did try to bust nigga, and then the nigga with the glass was just like, nope.
Hell no.
Ain't none of the shit you do it working.
That was a cool thing too. If they had like some shit like that, I did like, I don't know. It seemed a bit more intense when the fish out of water nigga, when he was kind of going, he was his whole attitude was changing more so, to compliment the rest of them. And he
Yeah.
made that nigga mad. That nigga was, bro. And nigga just start throwing shit off his table, off his desk and shit. It's like, man, fuck this nigga, bro. I should have never got down. That's my fault. That's my bad.
That shit was crazy. I
Cause
don't
they
know.
really made this man seem stupid at every question that, for every response this nigga gave. Cause he always will respond with an answer. Actually, we said,
Yeah.
oh, so you must have did it with this or whatnot. And this nigga was like, nope. Said nope. It was this.
He was just like everybody knew when he killed them with that. Everybody knew y'all was soldiers.
Ah, bro. Y'all niggas one full and no goddamn.
Yeah.
So y'all, he really just say that. I was trying to figure out, damn, who the one that should be behind that desk? That's a shit. That's confused. They made this man seem amateur as fuck. Like he didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Like nigga, you don't know nothing about what's going on, do you?
He was just like, that was the plans from Japan told. And he was just like, no, it wasn't. It was just basic war attack.
Okay.
Killed
So
the
let me just start off with the good news. Let me start. The music was pretty decent. It was pretty catchy. I enjoyed it. I hated the intro at first, but it kind of grew on me eventually, and I I kind of wanted to rush to get through the story, so I really skipped on listening to the outro for a while. But then I finally listened to it, and I was like, oh man, this shit right. So I
Yeah.
that was I would give that a I would give that a
hey, hold
X.
on. Before you do yours, let me change my music to a 7.2.
Oh, what was before?
I
So
think
4 5.
It was a 6.9. So we're gonna
Oh,
switch that 6.9 out for a 7.2. Is that correct, Cat?
yeah.
Awesome. Okay. And uh I believe I said an 8 for that. Cause it's pretty
hey, for what?
decent. And for the music, the
Music? Okay. Hey,
eh, yes.
man.
And this is why I would this is why I would say I chose that is because one of the biggest points of music in having it integrated in a story is to not
Set the
be able to
tone.
notice it. Yeah, you're not even supposed to
Yeah,
be able
you
to
don't. You really don't. That is, yeah. You're
and
absolutely right.
that was one of the biggest points. You wasn't able to notice the music, but it sort of built the mood because one time I think it was in the story, it just kind of came in, and I just realized I was just feeling some type of way. It was just something compelling me to some pulling some type of emotion out of me, and it was some music that was this that I was listening to that I realized.
Yeah, boy, I felt the Holy Ghost. Goddamn. My feet
No,
just started moving. I just couldn't
I'm
help.
talking about my experience in listening to the anime. I mean, But uh the the outro kind of made me wanna dance a little bit. It was reminiscent of some other outros that I uh have heard.
Mm.
So that's definitely a plus. So that's why I gave it such a high number, because especially to redeem it for the other scores I'm about to give it. Sorry for the
I gotta give it something, bro. I gotta average it out somewhere. Goddamn.
He's about to go in. He's
This
saying the
nigga.
music was the best
it
hit.
is it is only a 12 episode anime, so of course you can't put too much in 12 episodes. So I gotta kind of put it on some type of
Man.
curve, right? It's only right. Um, but as far as story, um,
Oh, you did animation?
no, I skip
You
past
wanna
it. I'll
do you wanna
come back to it.
okay. I feel like you should do that one next. I do want to hear your story. I want to hear the best for last. I don't know. I feel like I be. But you go ahead. Do how you do it, bro. Do how you do. Do it how you do it, bro. Go ahead.
um, so I mean, I got it on the paper. I'm writing it down as I'm speaking, so I'm not gonna forget it. I'm gonna get back around to it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's a method to the madness, man. There's a method to the
All
madness.
right.
But
Oh yeah, you. Oh, so you gonna redeem it again with the when it comes
yeah,
just with a lighter side to
got
end it off on a
got
good
it
note.
on a better note, right? Yeah, yeah.
Got you.
Kind of
Got
like
you.
a bad news sandwich. You got to put some good news first, bad news, and then close it off with some good news.
Nah, nigga, you just trying to replicate a pendulum wheel, nigga. That shit gonna come right back around. Goddamn, when them tallies come up.
But
Go ahead though.
let's see. As far as the story, I would have loved to seen it uh more of a drawn out story, um because that would have built more meaning for each of the characters,
Hmm.
because it was silly to the fact that they said that they had given names, but they got rid of their given names, so they none of them had real names, but they all had fake names, but we never knew where all of their names were.
Okay. But that's when you know your life dedication, bro. This, you gonna die with you living with
You
this, or
gonna
you
die with
die
that
and you dying
shit?
with this, bro.
I bet none of you can name all eight of
Hell
the.
no, don't even. I don't finish that.
I don't think they need to. I don't think the writers wrote this shit hoping that you like just have a favorite character or that you just remember all these niggas. You don't need to remember all these
I
niggas'
don't need to
names.
remember the name to
You
love the
just need to
character.
know what
The
they
name will
did.
come later once I.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was too. This it was a more of a straight glance. It
I don't
wasn't.
even
It
know
wasn't.
if we saw
Hell no.
all eight of the people in there. We don't even know who's alive or dead. I'm pretty sure a couple people of the D group died, but honestly, I can't even be sure of that, because I felt like he was playing dead, or he got like a dummy or something to.
Yeah, that's some more spy shit, bro. All
No,
the
that's
deceitful
I feel like that
tactics.
one nigga dead. That one nigga that who got killed in the train, that nigga dead.
I mean, hey, he could have been acting. Did they show his funeral?
Did they? Yeah, they kind of did.
Was that his funeral? I feel like that was like some blonde lady.
Nah, they was doing the General Yuki at the end was doing exposition about yo, he'll die. He'll die without family. He'll die without what's the name, but he died knowing that the information that he got is gonna live on.
Could that just all be a part of the plan? I'm pretty sure faking a nigga's death ain't too complicated versus
No, I think
everything else they
it's
want to.
dead, bro. I think that
It's
nigga
in the
is
realm of
dead.
possibility. I ain't gonna
So
pick
let's say
uh, split hairs, but
for sake of the story, he's dead. Then we have 7 left. Can anybody name the other 7?
Nope.
I would have gave my response to
So
Nope.
it's like that's why I gotta kind of
But they spies, bro. They're nameless, bro. I think that was the whole point. Like they were
not.
nameless niggas, bro.
Yes, I understand, but it's kind of like
that.
you
Honestly, I probably
we
would have
are
gotten it quicker if there was more so it was a more of a group thing. Then they would have
okay.
been
Okay.
calling names out a lot more
Okay.
frequently.
So when let's say for instance when we talking about uh cyborg double
Zero
O
zero nine.
yeah 009 they
Mm,
you know that each of the cyborgs are 1 through 9
yeah.
and you know it's kind of like this is an organization that's set up to go out and do such and such blah 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 but we're missing that element with this anime so
Just
it's
more of
kind
an
of like
intimate connection.
yeah
Okay.
because it's
But
not
my
to
my thing is the realistic part of it makes it kind of where it's like that, bro. Because real spies, you'll never niggas know, never know these niggas' names for real. The niggas who's really out here doing this shit, even the people who work with them probably don't even know their names. The niggas that know, okay, this nigga was a spy and he brought about this important information, but I don't know his name. I know he went by XYZ.
No, they don't know their own names and they don't know each other's name.
Oh yeah, they didn't even have a last name. They just had a first name, right?
Yeah, I think so. But
Yeah.
for like their different character, they may have adopted a last name, quote unquote.
I don't know, bro. I don't think they meant
I mean, you are right about. I mean, you do have a point when it comes to that. Like,
like I
there have
don't
been
think the
times to where I
writers.
can remember someone. It depending on it doesn't matter how complicated it seems. If I fucks with the character, I'm a it's I don't know. Probably take it more of
All
a
of the characters got names. If you gonna have a character in
I
a
think it was
story
one Suki
and
Su,
color
Su,
in
Suki
it, if you're gonna have a character in the story and you're gonna show their face and color them in, you might as well give them a name.
For spy, why for spies though? What they how the series was written and set up, bro.
At least have something to address them by.
Bro, some niggas might not even got but
I
three.
mean, the fake names would have been decent enough, but most of their missions, the
Okay,
niggas that they was infiltrating,
they gonna use a different name for the infiltration
they really don't give a fuck about that. I mean, if they already got a fake name, why use another name?
because you got to use a name that fit and correspond with the character you're playing. If you're a schoolboy whose parents is from this family and you're doing this and that, you got to be from that family and your name got to be that. You don't want no
Oh
shit.
well, yeah. If you and who was doing that though?
The
Most of the
nigga,
time, they wasn't in a position like that.
the what's the name nigga was? The nigga who the amnesia nigga.
Oh, he sure was.
Okay,
Then
I don't
again, it
know.
would have had, but that wouldn't have
I
had,
don't think
even if they gave him that fake, it's a first name too.
My
Usually
point
it's
is,
on a first middle, first
don't
last
even
name
know his
basis.
name.
Really look a nigga up.
I don't know, but I think the names are irrelevant.
Say my
I,
name, say my
I
name,
feel when you was talking about though,
but you can't.
taking a effort into remembering a person's name. You do because I'm bad at names, even like with just real life, looking at shit, whatever, like friends, people,
That makes you
fucking.
build a connection with the anime. because you build more of a connection with the characters when
But
you
think
know
about
what to address them by. And
it.
that's a part of the anime experience, I feel.
But this is why this was such a switch up because once again, what
Well, to
would
be
be the
fair, it
point
wasn't
of
that long though.
what would be the point of us remembering their names when the only time we was gonna get to see most of these characters was in the first episode, the second episode, and then the one episode where it was them on a mission. So most of these niggas we only seen 3 times,
Okay.
and then
So
and
hold on.
then out of those 3 times, they
Let
only
me
said their name once in the beginning, and then
hey
during
Cap,
their mission
hey
they
Cap,
Honestly,
try
I don't
to.
even think they just
hey
have
Cap, listen to
a
me.
rememberable character that'll be
Cap,
in top tens for
listen.
years to come.
So
Mm,
I'm really good with analogies. So I'm gonna put it this way. So both of you guys know and have heard of One Piece, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cap,
yeah,
perfect. So I'm gonna put it this way. Let's say One Piece. It is an anime, and it has all of
Which is
these
the
characters.
longest shit too.
No, no, that's not even my point.
Okay, go
You
ahead.
you have all of these characters, and there is this one character. He likes to wear a straw hat, and he likes to ride on the ship sometimes around with his crew, and he likes to. He's real stretchy and pliable, and for some reason in the show they never discuss what his name is, and we just never go over it because he likes to go on these different missions, and on each of these different missions, he never has a name. What would you call him?
A gray man.
straw hat.
Oh, concept.
That's not the same.
I would call him straw. Yeah, a straw nigga. Mugiwara.
Stretch nigga, bro. But
So
I see where you going, bro. I see where you
exactly.
going with
So
that, but my whole thing is for
how
a
can
for
you build
for a
an
spy
environment?
show, for a show that's directly everything
Okay,
about this show is espionage, bro.
okay. Since
Everything
okay,
is
I mean,
so
espionage.
even the fake names they gave him at first, bro. If they would stick to that name, I'm not sure whether they just stick to if they really just throwing
yeah,
names
so
out
like when
just
they're back
willy
at the
nilly.
base, when they're not going by one of these characters, what are their names?
But but they only showed them niggas at the base twice.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what
But
I'm
It's
they're
not
saying. It's
enough.
just
there
like,
before
what's the
we get.
purpose of the name if
They,
this
they
character is
don't
not
have
even
to be
going
at
to
the base.
pop up but once or twice?
They also hang out with each other like on the like day to day sort of thing because they
Off
showed
screen.
in a flashback
But they
one
only
time
showed that one
they
time.
were hanging out together. I mean, but
I
shit,
feel like if it was
they pretty
longer
much
and if I
brothers.
was more
They pretty
in
much brothers.
absorbed,
Put it like
I'm
this:
pretty much sure they're gonna plan to hang out from time
you
to
know who
time to
you know who General
exchange
Yuki is, though.
information.
You know who
General
General
Duke.
Yuki is, though.
Okay, I think it said General Dookie. I'm like, who the fuck?
You know they're gonna be meeting up to exchange information, to drink, all that shit. You know, they they survived the same trauma. So you know they gonna want to hang out sometime. So, but
Honestly, I think the worst thing what kind of when you was talking, this what that it reminded me of like again, it's no rememberable character either.
You don't think
Even in some short
you don't think the captain was
short
rememberable?
anime, you'll have at least one maybe one character that you know that's just
you still call him the captain. You don't even know his name.
Yuki,
yeah,
nigga.
if it
I
was
just
yeah,
said his
it's
name
more so
even
impact
again.
than name. Name is I don't take see we have two different value systems when it comes to that. I see what you're saying, but my value system would be more so the impact, the context versus the name. The name will come naturally, if eventually, however long it takes. If I can at least think of the nigga in my head and know exactly what you're talking about, I can
I don't.
still be just as excited about talking about him versus even
but
regardless of whether I know
yeah,
his name or
but
not.
for me, for anime, like personally, I feel
Mhm.
like if I'm watching 12 episodes of this one anime and I don't can't say off the top of my mind, I just finished the anime 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
you, bro. I feel
But
you,
this is what
bro.
I'm
not
saying.
10 minutes
I'm
ago. 10 minutes but prior to starting this podcast. So and I cannot
And then they didn't have one fixated character to where it's like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was no
that
main
to where it's
character
just
except the
it's
nigga
not
that
like a
cast him,
shonen.
bro.
So where at least you know the main character name is
It's like it was a different nigga each episode, bro. So it's just like, how would you? Why? That's something I would have threw to the side from the beginning. Like,
so
okay, I'm just
nothing
gonna know these niggas' names, bro.
absolutely nothing stuck with me. Nothing stuck with me. So and so in response, I'm gonna have to give it a low score. I'm sorry.
All
Um
right.
so for the story, I will have to give that a measly 2.5.
God
See, that's
damn.
not you're being ridiculous because
Jesus.
the
Hold on, what
story
did I give
wasn't
it?
below
A
average.
5.5? Yeah, 5.
The
It
story wasn't below average, bro.
Damn.
That
they
yeah,
didn't.
that's
I'm sorry. They have characters that they animated, that
I ain't
they
gonna lie, it's
colored,
almost kind of like not
they're
fair though, bro.
spies,
Because
bro.
that
we
These
they
talking
niggas
about
really need to be
longevity. Most
relevant,
people that can
bro.
remember even the
okay,
person,
okay.
your
I'm sorry.
coworkers.
I'm sorry. So my point that I couldn't say earlier, my point, one of my other favorite spies genres, Hitman, that is
Oh,
about
Hitman Reborn.
espionage. No,
Oh,
Hitman
you talking about
period.
just Hitman? Hitman the movie.
The video game.
Yes,
Yeah.
the video
Oh,
games.
they made a movie. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm
So
very into it.
it is all about espionage. Now, however, there are some people who just play the game and don't care about the actual story, but you can play through the game and not kill anybody. But I digress. It's all about espionage, and even he has a name, but it's a code name. However, and that's what he goes by. And if he has to play some other character, then he does that. But his code name is. Oh, give me 1 second. I have to cough, gentlemen.
Nah, he just don't remember the shit.
Nigga, just call. Oh
But
damn,
nah,
never mind.
bro.
Damn, bro, they coming up in bullets.
Okay. No, my bad. I was smoking, so I know it's gonna be bad. Um,
Understandable.
his name is Agent Seven.
What the fuck, bro?
Eight,
What the fuck? Of course you remember a nigga named Agent Saban. Of course you
but
remember
he
fucking
has
009 and 00. Do my numbers, nigga. Like,
no.
who ain't real names?
My point is, I had something to address him by.
Bruh,
And
if you
did he have more screen time in the beginning
And
versus
who?
just as far as like I do believe frequency, just a frequent rate of how many times they would say the name, if it's a main character or not, if they ain't got more of a widespread, you know, character sheet as far as just different
okay,
niggas,
okay,
the
okay.
What?
longevity as
What are you
well.
talking about? What are you talking about?
Just just in remembering names.
Are you talking about Hitman or?
No, I mean no. I mean just overall. Like I know you still are trying to make your point from that, but I'm just going back to the point. I mean it's your point, but I thought you was going another way with it, which is kind of
No,
why I
no,
agreed with what
no.
you were saying, but you kind of just strictly going by just because of a name of names.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the story not written that way, bro. It's just not
No,
written that way, bro.
no.
But that don't make
I
it bad, bro.
understand that. I understand that.
So
But
so
do
so
not
so let me
waste time.
let me ask you this. Let me
Listen,
ask you my
listen,
thing, bro.
No,
listen to me.
let get a
Listen
point,
to me,
bro.
please. Listen to me, please. So all I'm saying that do not waste time on this precious anime and give screen time to a character that you do not even have a name for. Do not
What?
even show them. Just say there are other gentlemen. Just say, oh, all of them died out except for these few people that we're going to talk about.
But they gave them niggas names. You just don't remember them. They gave them niggas
No,
names.
no, they gave them names for each of the assignments that they were sent on, for the personas that they took on. But when they said that they got rid of their names, they have names, but they didn't know the names until they told them. Until so that one dude didn't know. From my understanding, I may be incorrect, but from my understanding, they didn't know their names until like that one dude found out his name when he told out his name because the government sold him out. Well,
They didn't even say his name. They still didn't say his name, bro. That was General Yuki, a Captain Yuki who got sold out, and it was just like, we know your name, bro. That was him from the flashback, bro. Okay.
exactly. So we
So okay.
don't know
So
his
let me
name.
ask you one question, bro. Let me ask you one. Do you remember his name? Did you remember General Yuki, or did Yuki ever ring a bell, bro? Because they said his name
No,
more than
no.
anybody else in the
Yuki
show.
is different. I'm not talking about him. He is the director of the D group. Or what? My bad. He is the director. I'm talking about the 8
But he was
people.
the main character, bro.
He was
He
one of
was
the
the
main
main
characters.
protagonist,
He
bro.
no he.
And I wouldn't even pretty much. I mean, he's a main supporting character. He's a
But
main. I would say he's a main character. It's really no
he
main
also didn't have the most
character.
screen time. He didn't have the most screen time. They like the screen time was equal amongst a lot of
Yeah.
the different characters, but it's just the fact that the other ones didn't have. They had screen time, but didn't even have a.
But they said his
I
name more
digress.
than
That is
anybody.
just something about me. That is just something for me, and this is just how I feel. It is a
I feel
short
you.
anime. I understand
Yeah.
that they couldn't elaborate
I
more
don't
on
know,
this stuff,
bro.
but
I mean, with short
it's just
animes like this, I'll be more so focused on the impact of the character themselves, the very essence of what they would bring to the table of something that I
That's
can
what I'm
remember
saying, bro.
months from now. I don't really. I
but
mean,
having
even
these
if I couldn't.
characters but
Hmm?
having these characters on the screen and you don't really get to see the impact of some of the characters because you know it is a shorter anime. Take
Hmm.
out some of those characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know,
Hmm.
bro. I
Like
don't know,
I think
bro.
we just need
all of the characters,
more longevity.
all of the
If
characters,
you was willing enough to even be interested in it
all of
enough,
the
have
characters never really got a personality of their own. The only thing they got was a little side smirk every now and then. It's like,
They're
we
not
got you.
yeah, you know,
supposed
they over
to,
some
bro.
deviant shit.
That's my thing is they're not supposed to. They're spies, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
yeah, I
they're
feel all
liars
that.
and actors, bro. Like their
But
whole job is to play a role.
we never got to see any of that.
How?
So even when like old dude went to the little whorehouse every now and then, we
Hmm?
only saw a glimpse of that one time, and it's close to the end. They were
He was
just
playing
talking
a
about it
role.
for the most part. So we never said
He was playing
He
a
was
role,
playing a
dude.
role for himself, right?
Nah. He was playing a
He was
what
playing a
one you
role
talking
for
about?
espionage because he was listening to other folk being it every time. But we never got to see
And you would
any of
just get
that.
used to even this. You almost kind of develop, if you ain't careful, some type of split personality disorder with some
Not,
shit like that. I feel like, especially how deep they was in it, like
yeah,
they can do, they can,
I mean,
act that way. They wouldn't be they always are like a fucking double
I
agent
don't
or
know, bro.
spy and shit,
I
withholding
feel like
information, that true
I don't know.
personality. If they
Y'all,
get,
y'all
and then again, they pretty much discarded their likes, dislikes, shit like that for the majority of their mission. It couldn't be completely eradicated 100%, but like you wouldn't notice, nor would they. But I don't know.
I don't know. A 2.5 just seems just too low, bro.
That's a
To sit
damn. That is a
to sit
honestly, if
there
you would have
to
had
sit up there and say
the
the
way of
story
what I
is
thought
that
you was going
bad,
about
bro.
it, then I can see that. I can see that.
Ah,
How I misinterpret your what from another you kind of flash a light bulb on top of my head. If it was mostly close to that, I can see that. Honestly, even in that context, everything that surrounds the characters, their deeds, what they've done, their accomplishments. I'm not gonna remember this about 5 months from now. I might not remember it tomorrow, except for a
You're not
few
gonna remember 5
particular
hours
highlights.
from now.
I mean,
Hmm?
it was
I'm
12,
I'm
bro.
I'm
I don't,
slowly forgetting the anime now as I'm talking about the anime. As I'm
bro.
talking about the information is leaving out of my head, and I'm slowly forgetting about the anime as the
I
words.
mean,
I'm
I
not,
can't tell you. I can't tell you the name of none of the characters from girl versus whatever that shit was, the little fighting anime we watched. I can't tell you none of the characters of that shit.
But you can't remember Sakura. I mean, he not. What was it? Sakura? What was it? Hinata? One of them bitches had a Naruto name. Forgot which one.
but I'm
Oh
pretty
no, no, I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about the fighting one. I ain't talking about the one about
I know what you're
the
talking about.
blind
Yeah, the
nigga.
girl.
I know
Wait,
what
the
you're
girl
talking
was trying to
about. No,
conquer the
I know
high
what you're
school.
talking about. But my point was when in the review, I'm sorry, we may have forgotten now because life goes on, we forget stuff. But during the review, I'm pretty sure we were able to say her name. We were able to recall her name in the review that we was having for that anime that week.
In fact, yeah, I know it was a
I
Naruto
mean,
name, but that's the only. That's the.
I
I
wasn't
knew it
on
was
the
either
one for that week, but even for the one of last week, bro. Uh,
even Lagusa. The
Or you
Lagusa.
just smoke too much weed and you just forget.
nah, bro, because they had basic. But my thing is, bro, these niggas. When you got pure Japanese names, them bitches is harder to remember, especially if they not saying their
Oh, there
name
are definitely
constantly, bro.
some that stick.
And
Yeah.
then they were episodic, bro. You making it seem like these same characters was in the same episode for multiple episodes. Most characters,
Exactly. So when it's something like that, when it's something that's not a drawn out story, I'm less likely to waste my time on watching it. This is not the type of anime that I like to watch personally. This is my review.
mm,
But the whole
but see,
story,
that's
Because
like
if
I
I'm
mean,
see,
what
that's
other
what
parts of
I'm
the
saying,
story?
bro. That means I don't know,
That's
bro,
what I
because
want to know. What other
you
parts of the
not
story that
you're rating
you
off
would
of
make
a
your
bias.
reasons?
What's a bias? You're rating off a
Because I
bias
feel like because I feel
scale,
like that was
bro.
the only thing you was able to explain. I'm pretty sure that there are other
it's just that it
because if
was
that is the only one that is that's interesting. That's interesting to say the least.
no, I mean there's others. That's just the one I seem to get caught up on because I'm trying to explain the point, and then I have to
Yeah,
elaborate.
go ahead,
But
uninterrupted.
the other points is that the other points is that as far as the story elements, like the individual story elements of the training, that's just never fully disclosed. I get, yes, you could say, ooh, yes, it could be secret because it's about spy and you got to be top secret, and but we are the reader, we are the watcher, we are the consumer. We can know that shit. So we don't necessarily understand what all of what the training process is on actually becoming a spy for the wing gate. I mean for the God damn, what do they call
The
it? Was
D agency, the D agency.
no, no, no. It was the D agency, and then it was the wing gate or the other group, the military spy agency. Blah blah. Blah. So they eventually in the anime, they each of these team had different niggas on these teams that was competing against each other in this whole little card game that they only use every now and then when they felt like using it, and they decided naming the anime after the card game that they only use every now and then in the anime. But I digress. It's
I do feel like quite a few. Again, I'm gonna get, you know,
it's
I
not as
still wouldn't
gripping
be in a position to where I would want to change my score, given the benefit of the doubt of the rest of the series and in the original adaptation, the manga, or it probably even has a light novel that has a lot more information, a lot more detail. If it has a light novel, then that's definitely has more detail. But a lot of things you like, this they have vague explanations along with some of their more decisive descriptions,
where you see
which
they
do
evade
make
explanations.
sense, and some of them even been
I
displayed in
see
action
laziness.
versus in them actually going through training. Any type of strengthening or fortifying the body
Because
or your mind would be perfect in that
in the episode, it just comes out to, oh, it turns out I secretly know how to do this thing, and you will find out about it, and I found out about it too. But I had training about it. I knew about it the whole time, but you didn't. Aha. It's
Oh, you
kind of
talking about
like,
what the dude with the amnesia?
no, it's kind of like,
The
it's
pigeon nigga,
to do with
Iranian pigeon
the
nigga.
amnesia. It's everyone. You don't necessarily know their full capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn, nigga, what do you want in 12 episodes?
Less
You
people.
want a whole training episode where they show you all the training that these niggas went through for 4 fucking years in one episode? That's what you want to wait. I'm saying, like, damn, what you want from 12, bro? What do
I
you
do
want from
feel like
12,
I
bro?
know you get in that it just has too much fluff. You
Yes.
know, even when the just the capacity of the niggas in the elevator, like niggas is 2,000 pounds, nigga. Somebody got to get off type shit.
Yeah. If you gonna give me spy, give me Itachi, give me goddamn like some
Huh?
undercover one person like
I ain't
Dolo,
gonna lie though. Usually in
especially
spy shit,
in
you
12
don't have that many
episodes.
people doing that one particular that realm of profession.
Especially
Oh,
for
nigga.
12
You are right
episodes.
about that though. You slick
Especially
right.
for 12 episodes.
Yeah, because you not only have to go through backstories, and which honestly, given that should be kind of irrelevant, given that they've pretty much put everything else in that past life behind.
Yeah, because
So
the only niggas who got backstories was the nigga who ended up leaving the D agency and the captain. Everybody else didn't get no backstory.
thank God, because there would have been more information that would have had to put in there. Yeah, I
But
feel like a lot that would have been
Y'all
but
would have my
why
thing
even
is
show them?
senseless.
Is my point. Why even show these people?
because there are characters in the show, nigga. Like, damn. Like, what do you want from these niggas, bro? They tried to give you a realistic spy show. I guess it was too realistic for you because you want to know these niggas' full name when the characters in the show don't even know their name. The niggas that they kick it with
That
this spy
is
shit
my
No,
don't
but
point.
even
you
know their
You
using
are
name,
words
making
dude.
that
my
is not
point
That's
going
for
along
me.
real
with his
life,
argument,
bro.
bro.
It's
He's
You
not
are
real
saying that.
life,
making
bro.
you are
It's
He's
making
not
not
gonna
saying
be
that, bro. That's not his argument to begin with. He's not arguing about the realism and nigga. We
what
know
the shit you
that's why
complaining
you
about
like it
is
so much.
like
You said it plenty of times. We understand this. The
I
realism.
don't know,
We
bro.
get that.
you
I
But you're
are
don't
not.
making my point for me, sir.
I feel
I
like the
don't know,
only
bro.
thing that I can disagree with you, Brandon, is only I understand, but I'm really giving it the benefit of the doubt. If I didn't, it would have been probably a whole prime
Listen
number
to it.
lower.
Okay. Well,
Probably a
I'll try to
4.5
put it
versus a
more. I'll try to
5.5.
put it more analytically because I'm not one good at expressing emotions how I feel about things. Um, I gave it
No,
an 8.
seem pretty.
I gave it an 8 for the music, and that
Mm,
is 2 points away from the highest score that you can get. And when I came over to the story, I just gave it a 2.5 so I can be fair, and that's 2.5 away
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the
It's
lowest
yeah.
point, which is a 0.
Damn, you still didn't even get
And,
to. Damn, what do you
So
get
I
to
got
get?
2.5 points
that
above a
that seems like
0
doing the most.
versus
I'm just
2
saying.
points
I'm just
in
saying,
the
bro.
music. I
I'm just
mean, this
saying,
is
bro.
this is personally, this is how I feel about it. I'm sorry. It
Because
wasn't
I'm
just
giving it. Yeah,
captivating.
yeah. I feel
It
you. I
wasn't
feel you.
captivating. It wasn't a good story for anime for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you're gonna do a spies something about spies, you only got you only got 12 episodes. Don't talk about all this training where only these few people made it through, and these few people that made it through don't even all get an explanation
Damn. I
on
definitely wouldn't. Yeah, I
or
wouldn't
as
call it
much screen time
anything as far as unique. I wouldn't. I wouldn't put that word in there.
because they had 8 people, and I'm pretty sure each of these 8 people have their individual specialties, but you couldn't even get to know the person long enough to even know about their specialty in the first place. They just sort of just
Yeah.
popped up like, oh, this is what I do, and you kind of go with the flow. But it's just my opinion with the
I feel
anime.
you on all of that. Only umbrella under longevity because it was that short. Yeah, it's like damn. But they knew what they was doing.
Don't even
They
don't
knew the
even
risk.
don't
I
even tease me like that. Don't even tease me with all these good looking anime characters, and they don't even you don't even get a good explanation on them. Don't even draw them. Don't even waste your time, anime studios. I'm sorry. Do not even color those characters in. Like, but one of the animes that we watched previously, if it's just gonna be some characters that was there, just like color shade them in black, so I know not to pay attention to
Bro,
it.
that
what
bunch
do
of
you
Color
think?
them in.
Here's
Damn,
the
bro.
thing, but this is what you're saying, bro. Because this is what I'm saying. Because you got to frame this in reference. You're telling me Ninja Nonsense had a better story than Joker's game. That's
Yes,
what you're
because I
saying, bro.
knew all of the henchmen was named Sasuke.
They wasn't though. They,
Yes, they were.
they wasn't though.
That's how
That's
they.
what I'm saying.
No,
They wasn't
that's
though.
how they
They
referred to them.
wasn't though, bro.
They
It was
all were named Sasuke.
no, they
All
wasn't,
named
bro.
Sasuke.
No,
Yes.
they wasn't, bro. They
No,
were
that's
both.
how they
I'm
refer.
done, bro.
Listen. That's how they referred to them.
No,
Well, that's
they
how
were niggas. They were
how
henchmen. That
that's
name
how the
wasn't
yellow dude
Sasuke.
referred to them.
Ninjas.
In a way, though, I mean, if I would say you really couldn't compare the two, but given
But
the
that's what
intention
we
of
do.
both of the stories,
That's what
but
we
if you
do, bro.
were
It's
to,
both anime, just because they different genres,
no,
storyline, and
no, no, I
story,
mean,
bro.
But okay,
well,
my point
certain
was
aspects shouldn't be
my point
fixated.
was
Exactly what
them.
you're trying
They
to
they
get as
made
far
all
as
of
the
them look
reference.
exactly. They made all of the other ninjas look exactly the same. Sasuke was the OG, and then all the rest were modeled to look after Sasuke. So they really did not matter. But my point was they all unique, different sizes, different looks, and they showed all of them going through these different trials of things and showing different people on different days. Then don't even show as many of these people. Don't even tease me with all of that if it's not going to go anywhere. I'm sorry.
I
That's
ain't gonna lie.
just
Giving it
What do
face
you mean?
value,
They can go anywhere. They got the
I can't
episode this
argue
time, and
against
that
it.
was it,
I
bro.
can't really argue against it without going super subjective and just a personal. I can't really give any hard anything that if I even wanted to dissuade your opinion. Just going verbatim on
I'm not
just
trying to
the
sway your
12.
opinion, bro.
Because I
I'm just
get what you're
trying to,
saying. I do,
I'm trying to
especially comparing it if
frame
I were to. And I can't help but
your
to think about
opinion for
better
everybody, bro.
types of series. I can't, that's if I can ignore that feeling, still it's not something that I know that I'm just gonna remember. There are lots of 12 episodes, whether it's comedic or whatever, action, fucking mecha. I can still remember a character and their
but
impact
it's
within a story.
yeah, and it's usually focused around fewer characters than
They had a lot
I
more
don't
Whatever.
know, bro.
context though
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan was never a 12 episode. Attack on Titan each season was like fucking 20 something. So
But
and they had a
you
lot of
but
information. I
you
feel
knew
like if
their
they
name.
had a bit more
But you
information, they
knew
had
their
more
names at the
episodes,
end of the
twice as
first
many.
season. You knew all their names at the end of the first season. Well, not all their names, but the main characters. You knew Aaron at least. You knew Aaron at
I
least.
mean, but Mikasa,
But that's
but
what I'm saying. There's
you
only one
trolling.
nigga that is a main character in this shit, and it's the Captain Yuki,
What is
bro.
his name? Is Yuki what?
It's Yuki, bro. I don't know the fucking beginning name, bro. Captain Yuki, bro. That's what they called this nigga for the most of the show. Captain Yuki, bro.
Okay.
I'm
But just
saying, but
base it off of
if you don't
its
understand
own
the
close
impact that he
genre
has
and
on the
relation.
series, I could give it to you, bro. If you telling me you don't
Like
understand the
these
impact that
characters
Captain Yuki had,
okay, Suma. So if I put it in your way, you judge it by impact. I'm saying these
Well, but well, just off of what if you know how I can sympathize with what you're saying, but I would give it an impact versus just I mean because you're going by like remembrance and
these
you
characters
using
were
names as far
these
as if I don't know your name then you ain't shit type
pretty much
shit. But
pretty much.
really, it's not the names, bro. They could have had your name.
They had
That's
no impact.
honestly would have had nothing. I would have cared less. It would have been what made that character unique and his importance in the story, his influence. Because
I'm just
that would be the first thing I see.
I'm just saying it's a missed opportunity. It's a missed opportunity because in every little anime, especially when I'm watching something for enjoyment, is
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look for oh well. At least if it's 8 people going into an anime, I'm gonna get a little bit of you. I'm gonna get a little bit of you. Get a little bit of you. At least you get like a little bit of what everybody does before they actually go into or either before or as they go throughout the story. I feel like there were some people that were missing like screen time. Like I feel like I was on an episode of The Bachelor or some shit. I don't know. But, uh,
well,
it was.
I feel like since you
It's like
judge
they
it real
only
low,
wanted to
I
use
feel
the
like we
character
gotta wait.
in front
We
of
gotta
time
wait
for lack
for
of
the scores, bro.
Hmm?
I feel like we gotta wait until other people score, bro, because I feel like that's gonna skew the whole score, bro. It's gonna skew the whole score, bro, to the where it's like, all right, bro. Because in my eyes, this
They
was
are
above.
always when we're talking about statistical values, there are always outliers. There are always the extremes on each side of the bell curve. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just be on the lower side. But yeah, as we get more people to watch it, maybe they won't feel the same as me. But I'm sorry, this is just my honest opinion because I'm taking some time out of my day to watch this anime, and I'm trying to express to you honestly if it is something worth wasting your time or sorry spending your time
I don't
watching.
know, bro,
Cause
because
we all should know this
I
about each
feel
other
like
by
these
now.
are
Especially
hard
all these
passes, bro.
debates and shit we be having with character tropes and
Yes.
who's strong and all this shit. Everyone starts off with their own personal degree and
I
reference.
get all of that. I get all of that, but
You don't because
I
you
just be
literally
framing it.
still
I just
you're not
find
you're
it
not
funny,
arguing
bro. I
for
just find it funny,
a
bro. We
subjective
can
level.
watch.
You're trying to go objectively, and you're not. None of your arguments has been that it hasn't been anything to even take worthwhile.
You just feel how you feel, and I can't feel how I feel because you feel how you
No,
feel.
no, no, no. You can feel. I'm just framing the argument, bro. You're gonna sit up here and say that
I'm
Ninja
not making
Dawson
the
has a
argument.
better
I'm making
storyline.
a statement.
Then
This is how I feel.
that's
2.5
but that's what you're
over.
saying, bro. That's what you're saying, bro. With your score,
Yes, that's
right?
what I'm saying. I gave it a
Okay,
2.5.
okay.
Especially when you throw out words like unique. I ain't gonna lie, like that's a hard
I
pass,
mean,
bro.
I mean,
That's a hard pass, bro. The only
I,
thing that I
I
can
said
think,
my
okay,
point about it, bro. And the reason I said it was unique because it's the most realistic spy shit that I've seen ever.
Yeah, it has some pretty
And
bad.
Well,
to say
yeah,
that versus
that
all
just yeah,
genre,
yeah.
to,
And if we
to
if
say
it
that
was a
versus
tally or
all
a
genre,
poll,
I kind of
Yeah,
prove my
it
point,
has some
bro.
pretty pictures. Yeah, it has
and
some
you got to
pretty.
understand, bro, you don't have the greatest plate of your portfolio in watching shit ain't as spectacular as you may think,
But that's what I'm saying.
and you
Y'all
would have
can
to kind
prove
of
me
look at
wrong.
that.
But I'm saying, like, between us three niggas, y'all have not said no spy shit. Y'all could have pulled out the girl with the dragon tattoo. And then I would have been like, you got it. But y'all couldn't even come up with shit.
That too, bro. I
I
said
came up with.
taken, nigga.
We came up with
You thinking
plenty.
I'm saying some shit
Whether
like
or not.
wanted to where they
Okay,
curving
okay. Listen,
bullets?
listen, listen. We came up with plenty. Whether or not you accepted our individual choices as valid is your own point. Is your own decision. But we named a whole lot of other spy type villains or spy type
That
characters.
y'all felt was
And
better.
that's honestly easy
Y'all
to
named
to
stuff that y'all felt was better.
realize or make
I'm
it
talking about
realistic.
pure realism, bro.
Espionage plays
Yeah,
a
realism. That's
large
not
part
hard to make
into a lot of
realism, which is why it never really been. It's more supernatural, technological,
the
punk
point. The
shit.
point. That's the point
That's
in
not hard
watching
to
it.
make realism.
Yeah.
Mm,
If we want to watch espionage, let's watch Scandal. If
Yeah.
huh?
I if I'm watching anime, I want to
Do you
watch
watch Scandal, nigga?
entertaining shit. No, I'm saying if you want to watch espionage, watch something juicy, watch Scandal. You want to be. That's what you want to
I
be,
see why
right?
your opinion the way
That's
it
what you
is,
want to
nigga.
be, right? Watch Scandal. I watch anime, man. I'm
Nigga,
trying
you
to
a
I'm
Scandal
trying to see some
watcher, bro.
colors. I'm trying to see some flashy
Now,
light.
now, when it comes to your obsession with the realism part,
I'm telling
I
you,
I
if this
feel
anime
that
is worth your
same
time.
way when it comes to another side, a whole other spectrum when it comes to judging or critiquing anime. That's more so goes to like physics and shit. When it comes to like the speeds and the inconsistencies
Okay,
and power, that's
okay.
that's why I could sympathize with you when it comes to that.
I'm just
We don't
saying,
have the same value or passion with one of the two, but I can sympathize because I can compare it to something that that you would like to see on a baseline, and given your passion for history and whatnot.
I,
I can
I, I
see that.
guess, I guess, bro. I mean,
I mean,
you
honestly,
don't,
at
you
certain
don't, if
certain
you don't
debates,
fuck
bro,
with that
if you
type
can
of
at least
shit,
get that far in understanding a nigga, then no one loses, and it shouldn't be a win or a loss thing anyway. But
nah, it's just
if you can
not.
at least get
I ain't
something
taking
out
it to
of
win the loss
a
thing. It's
discussion,
just,
hmm?
huh?
Like what you saying?
I ain't taking the win or loss thing. I don't know, bro. I feel like I don't judge off. Of course, I have a personal opinion, but I try to be like, okay, was this good writing? Was this, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if I liked the information or not, was it good writing? Was it this? Was it that? From an unbiased kind of opinion, bro. So I don't know, bro. Like I try to be unbiased with my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because I did give a lot of it the benefit of the doubt when it came to stuff like that. I need to watch it a second time for me personally, just to get more. Just I can always get
and
something
and this is
new
my
out of it.
second time watching it. This is my second time watching it within a year.
And it's
Mm-hmm.
not the same for all of us. This is my only time watching it. And due to the fact that I'm gonna have to go back and watch this anime again, I have to watch
And
my
then
waste
man,
my
and it's
time
always the question:
playing
do you
to
want
get
to
the
though? It's
shit the
like,
first
dang.
time. You know,
Thank
it's
God
not
it's only
really
12
worth.
episodes, so I think I can. I don't know.
Yes,
And
12
see and
episodes
see
is the only reason I finished it. That is why I finished it 10 minutes
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
before
You dead ass
it
on that.
started.
If it was
but no
24, I think I need a
because
2 week.
I really wanted because
If
I
it was
really
longer
want
than 12 episodes, then I would have been just like Suma on last week. I would have been like, I don't know. I only saw until
Hey,
they
bro, they
just go
ain't even my.
fast.
Hey, bro.
I didn't have the time. they stopped the weekday. I didn't have enough week for the anime.
But no. I wanted to hear other people's opinion on this. Like, because when the first time I watched, I was just like, I wonder how other people would take it. But then
Who recommended this, by the way?
I
Nemo?
reckon I recommended it, but it was Nemo
And
too.
that's why he's being so so.
What? Okay. Oh,
No,
yeah,
no,
that makes sense in that regard.
no, because
It does.
I really want to hear y'all's opinion on it. But the things that y'all
So,
saying,
are you not satisfied?
Oh,
We
you
gave it
not
as
y'all not
thoroughly as we
hitting the
entertained?
possibly
points that I
could.
wanted to hear, bro. I'm just being real. Y'all not hitting the points that I wanted to hear, bro. Y'all hitting
It's
points
not going to
that
be
just be
your
like,
bro.
Well, did
You.
you hit the
Oh my
point?
God, that is not the way you would expect things, nigga. If you want someone else's opinions, it's not what you want them to hear.
nah.
You're not looking. You're looking at it in an
No.
entirely
It's not
different
about what
intent.
I wanted to hear. I'm not hearing the analytical breakdown that I wanted to hear, bro. Like,
Exactly. That's what you just repeated
I feel
yourself.
like
Saying,
everything you saying, I feel like you're not taking into account the source material. So it's just like I don't
I
know if
didn't
you
Source
read
fully.
material. You
source
talking about what, the
material.
manga?
No, I'm
I
just
read.
not
I
when I say
watched
source
the anime.
material, I don't even mean the manga.
We're
I'm
talking about
meaning like the
You
anime.
essence
mean just
of
the
what
anime
they're
itself?
doing, bro. What did this writer set out to do, bro? Did he did he
I
do
didn't
what
have
he
time to
wanted to
get
do,
into
bro?
all of that.
Yeah, we
Did he?
and yeah, I'm pretty
That's a
sure we
great
don't. No
question.
one is going in it like that.
That's a great question. I didn't get any
That
of
is a
those
great,
answers.
good question. Yeah.
I don't feel like I can answer
Because
any of that. I
because
would get an F
because
on this test, my guy. I would get an F on this test.
And that's judging it in a whole different ray of light if we were to go by it that way. In a more authentic way, a genuine way of doing it, you would, regardless of what they was trying to do, it just didn't appeal. It wouldn't
And
be appealing.
maybe
Now, I'm not saying that it
at
wasn't
some
appealing like
point
that,
I will
but
get there and I will look back at this and I will just be like, "Yep, I was right as fuck on that answer." But then it's just like at some point I'm going to have to start eh, looking at some of these animes a little bit more analytically because they are not going to be as entertaining as the other animes that I'm currently watching, and it's going to be more of a chore to sort of spend my time to watch these anime. So these are just my honest opinions based
I,
off all of the other options there are out there in the UNI verse.
I feel because that's what I'm saying, bro. Because if we don't go about it that way, all the like the deep level, high level shit that niggas really put
We're never
effort
going to be
into,
able to get there.
exactly,
and you know
yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying,
Be
like
honest.
because the way you grade, if we watch some shit like Ghost in the Shell, that shit would get a dumb low rating, bro.
for
Would
who?
it?
Yeah, it would because
For who?
all
You
that
or you talking
metaphysical
about?
shit. No. Because if y'all stay consistent on how y'all grade, bro, all the metaphysical shit and
You seen Ghost in the
philosophy,
Shell,
Oh,
right?
yes. I've seen Ghost in the
What would you
Shell.
give it now?
I
Just go ahead
think
and just
he's
give a
been
quick,
the the
just give a little quick.
movie.
You ain't got to think about it too hard. I
for
know you
me
don't remember
or
every little single detail. It's been a minute
for me a cat.
for you.
Overall or for a
Story,
particular
just story,
category?
just story.
Story. It definitely gonna be higher than this, but I would say I would give that a average for me is about around a 7. So I would say, well, I'm not going to say okay. Average for me when I say average, is what I give out usually in the stories. But
Mm-hmm.
average as far as determining the quality of a anime is about around a 5, especially on a well around a
Yeah.
4, especially on a grading scale. But
Mm-hmm.
as
Well,
far as
if you
Ghost in the
said
Shell,
four,
I'll
that's
give
fair,
that
bro.
a 6.9. Huh?
Okay.
Oh, you said on average.
Okay. No, I was talking about my grading scale. Sorry. So the grading scale, I was saying like average, as far as being good and not good, is like at a 4, at a but as far as average, the score that I give out is at about a 7, if that makes sense.
Cause yeah, I'm gonna definitely just try to level it out to a 5 as average scale. And the only reason, honestly, again, why I gave it a 5.5 is due to benefit of the doubt. Cause I do feel like didn't have they had interesting things. It was nothing really too like, oh damn, I never heard that shit before or whatnot. But they could definitely make something out of it with a longer progression or duration. That's the
And,
only thing for me that
and
is
they
just
made
it's
the
just like a lot of
point.
movies. A lot of
They
movies have
made
it
the
like that.
point to show in every episode that is fictional, that and they put no extra effort in to make it that much more interesting. I'm sorry.
Mm.
For me
Oh
at
no, bro.
least.
Well,
I gotta.
if they went strictly material, it would make sense. But I think they probably did because usually when you have that much information,
All right,
usually
now,
they
no, no,
more
no,
than
no.
likely would
Now
take
check
away
this.
shit versus uh add shit in. Cause so they definitely didn't add fluff. I'm pretty sure this stuck pretty closely to the manga.
So I'm gonna ask you this, bro. If they said these events was based off real life stories, bro, would that change anything for you?
No, I'm just saying it's if you gonna
It
make
would
it
depend on the story for me. Some I wouldn't give a fuck about. If it was some suicide chick that died on and they made a movie, I was like, I don't give a fuck.
No, no, no,
Like,
no, 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 no. I'm saying like if they was just like
a
these are real
suicide
spy
that
missions that was going on in the 1920s and 30s and shit.
that does bring a bit more like, interesting. Like, damn, it's more of an intriguing notion. But that piece of fact is heavily established.
Yeah,
Credits to I. Thank you, my nigga.
I don't know, bro.
But you know,
Yeah, I'm,
so
I'm
what was this as far as like exactly what was as far as the realism? What in this piece that you can correlate with what actually happened bit by bit, as deeply as you can possibly break it down, aside
okay.
from just
My thing
overarching
is,
of a war.
okay, so the situations that they were going through, the mindsets and different logic they was using to solve problems, the different techniques that they had to do the spy or to do whatever, bro. In my eyes, was the closest thing I've ever seen to some. I would be like, yeah, that's some real life spy
So
shit
this
that they doing, bro. I feel
the
like
extreme unconventional levels of training to where you wouldn't do this on a normal nigga because they wouldn't be able to handle it type shit.
my
So
thing
this
is
the
y'all keep
training
on
because
bringing
that's
up
pretty much the
training.
only thing you're saying right now.
The
That all
training.
comes to the
I'm,
training is what all the things
uh,
that was able to do
huh?
during missions. Uh, it's all
I
still
think
within that
I'm
one
talking about
umbrella, the
the shit
training.
that
So
they
what else
actually
after?
did, bro. The training, I
Huh?
don't know what the fuck they training
No, no,
was,
no, no,
bro,
no.
and I
This
don't
was
give
all
a
due
fuck,
to the
bro.
training. That was everything would be a byproduct of their training. But that's been established. What else?
Huh? You confusing me, bro.
As far as the original question. Come on, bro. You gotta
No, 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 no,
gotta
no, no,
keep.
no, 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 no. Because I just wrote everything down to you, and you just said you
Not
just
really.
said talking about
You were saying
training.
the lot the
I said the
what
logic, the actual situations, the okay, I'm I'm playing a student at another country in this village, getting information from this and that person, feeding information to this person. I go about sending my information off this way.
All
Like,
due to thanks to what?
what do you mean? Thanks to what? Oh, y'all trying to go
So
now?
these niggas just rolled off all the side of the bed and was just fucking super spies, huh? All this talent
All right. Oh, no,
and,
I'm
and all these different techniques.
Nah, I'm about to go.
Did you make your point yet?
No, I'm in and out. Huh? What was you saying?
So you're still saying the byproducts of their training. You're literally just saying more in depth of what is involved with the training.
Huh? All right, yeah. No, bro. What does the situation they being in have to do with their training, bro?
No, you're not even. The situations
Everything.
was the situation. That's just vague. That's vague. We all knew they went through situations. If they didn't, it wouldn't be a fucking story. They went through situations.
Actual, huh? Explain the situation.
No. We already know the situations. We already know the situations.
Episode. Okay, getting caught. Getting caught as a spy and having to sit up and getting interrogated, bro.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get out of that situation?
You have to go by your training.
Okay, bro. What is your point of keep on bringing up the training?
I'm trying, but that's the only thing you're bringing about. You're not saying any
how's
other
that situation. Okay, bro.
Bro. You're literally just saying the same thing in more more smaller pieces. You got a salami and you're slicing it up into more into smaller slices.
You're right.
And now we got a whole charcuterie.
You're right. Wanted is way more realistic than what we seen, bro. A nigga just running up on niggas, shooting them up, motherfucking interrogating them, and motherfucking.
We know, we agreed on that.
Doing that is realistic versus a nigga.
Ben agreed on that. What's something new? You ain't bringing nothing else new to what I was genuinely asking.
I sat there and made my point, bro.
That is one point.
That's literally 1 point, bro. It literally was. And it was all within the same realm of the byproduct of their training. That's all you giving.
So about, bro.
So that's all you saying. Okay, so that's all. That's the only thing I can take from.
And that's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all I was looking at.
Okay, explain y'all.
But it makes sense, bro. It makes sense. If you look at One Piece, just to
explain his point on about what the show is only about, bro.
I have been trying to
explain this whole thing about. It's only about espionage, bro. So.
And is the espionage good enough to watch these 12 episodes? Is it good enough to waste your time? I mean, you can watch any anime in the world. In the World Wide Web.
Define good. When you're
comparing
realistic, bro.
When you're comparing American-made cartoons versus animes versus hentai versus porn, anything that you could be wasting your time to watch. What is worth wasting your time, which is valuable, which you could be taken to do anything in the world? Is it worth watching? And I'm telling you,
this is more worth watching than fucking Shinobu, bro.
I'm saying
it's more worth watching than fucking 2 centimeters.
That's two preferences, though, bro.
Shinobu made me laugh.
At least say another spy espionage type of
Shinobu made me laugh. I enjoy it
because if you're into more comedy than you are with shit like that, then that's automatic case closed discussion. You're literally trying to take two more indifferent aspects. Make a point.
It's gonna be biased towards me. This is
yeah.
But no.
It depends on regardless who
Lloyd, because case closed is still hella different from what they was doing in that show. We already said Case Closed is
I ain't gonna
detective.
lie, I won't even put Case Closed as my general pick of the litter.
But we were also just throwing
Exactly.
But
names.
that is a heavily popular one. But
Up there
Those
and
are
try to
elements.
shit on this shit. I don't know,
Okay.
bro.
Well, we're not throwing out like definitions. We're just throwing out things that had spy elements. Now, there are some element that he had to be
If you
covert
saying the
in
espionage
some
wasn't fine,
points. He had to be covert in some points of the show where he had to participate in some sort of espionage. Yes, and that you cannot disagree on. Now, was the show necessarily centered only about espionage? No, but it did have some
so you trying to
elements.
compare some shit that had small elements of espionage to a show that was heavily based in
Yes,
yeah, I mean,
espionage.
yeah, that
because
was
it
it's
has
harder.
it
Yeah,
in there.
Okay, okay.
the more indifferent it is, the more personal, more subjective it becomes. At least get on a if you're gonna throw out a fucking show to compare it to, at least say one that is more similar.
I'm ready to walk out the door.
Like that was like a fucking curveball into a whole nother game. Goddamn.
Because anybody can betray somebody. Shit, Itachi was a spy. He betrayed his whole motherfucking clan.
Boy, been a spy his whole damn life. Goddamn, really. Boy, been infiltrating that shit since he died. But it's more elements to it. It's more character, personalities, something
Yeah,
that you can
all
it's
spies
a lot
aren't
more to
going to
be
be
attached
just
to.
spies. They're gonna have little things about them that stick out that differentiate them from the
Yeah,
other spies. Like Suzume Bachi from Bleach. She's a spy
yeah.
with the little needle hand finger thing.
Mm-hmm. What are you talking about?
The
What
stinger.
time you going out with? Well, you gotta go to work tomorrow.
All
Huh?
right. Let me
I
get
just
my
feel like
last
if it was
score.
longer,
Get
Let me
that's
back.
get
not
my
even
last
due to
score
the
out here
fact
so we
that
can finish this out. Let me get to my last score out here so we can finish this out and go to bed, my
all right,
guys.
yeah.
So the 2.5. Woo. Um, uh, so for the art, that was pretty decent. It wasn't too bad. Like
We
some of the
sure didn't get
pictures,
to the art, bro. Damn. God, fucking hell.
some of the pictures look really, really good. Um, like it's look almost like realistic. So I really enjoyed that. Definitely some eye candy. So I give it a 7. And so I already did all the totaling up because I was proactive. And so for the art styles, I already totaled that up a total of 19, average of 6.33. Um, music, 21.7, a total of, and average 7.23. And story, total of 16.5, average of 5.5. So averaged all together, not too bad of a score.
Oh, see, look at that.
We got 675.
I see your point though. Like if I would have the simple the to connect it to what my value system purely on value system on another way of looking at it,
Quite
then yeah.
frankly, is it worth
And
your
I've really been given benefit of the doubts too. So I kind of been doing it with all the others. So I'm gonna stick with that. Especially
honestly?
since I know that they probably have more source material in the manga or light novel than
Guess
they
what?
do with trying to.
Guess what? I'm going to be a little bit candid here. So for me personally, due to the fact that yes, I used to watch One Piece. It was okay while I watched it. Pretty okay, decent anime, I guess. But it's not going to be as top tier for me as other people, just because I have lost interest in it because of the gimmick of it being so long. Had
Mm,
they cut it off a whole bunch earlier, it will be definitely a way more top tier anime. Had they put a cap on it with when more people were interested.
mm. That
In
I
my
mean,
opinion, that's
and
my
well,
opinion.
but
Sorry,
yeah, yeah. Eh, I
I have to
mean,
be
but
honest
get
with
just get
myself.
into One Piece would just that was just it would be hella anticlimactic regardless of what when they would whenever you finished or even bit in the past or if you continue just maybe a couple more months.
Well, I'm not talking currently because of course we already know about the ending.
I mean,
But
I
I'm
stopped
talking,
watching One Piece too, but you
but
know,
I'm talking about like in the early past. That's the only thing that I can like think on is like being that long because that is a gimmick of it being that long for me, in
mhm,
my honest opinion. Because it seemed like we just didn't see no end in sight. Oh, it keeps coming. More One Piece, more One Piece, more One Piece.
yeah.
It's just like kind of like at a certain point, the same thing
Because
happened
honestly,
with
as
The
soon as
Walking
he
Dead.
made a cap to it,
Same thing happened with The Walking Dead, honestly. So
mm,
that kind of impulse to watch it sort of died down. So the scores or the averages are going to die down.
yeah,
So due to the fact that it wasn't as interesting, it wasn't as captivating, even in the 12 episodes, you got to keep me captivated.
mm-hmm. Oh my God, that's a damn, that's a
But
hard sell.
yeah, that is
Damn, bro. So you telling me,
all the scores
damn, that's fucked
for
up.
this week, guys.
I ain't gonna lie, this shit. You can't have some trash ass shit. It's like, damn, I
Oh,
can't watch.
and
Usually, I give shit 3 episodes normally. That's what I used to when I was really in my anime shit back in the day. I give it
and
three episodes at the least.
and that
At the
first
fucking least.
episode, was complete trash.
And bruh, you have no idea how many I've been through. But it was literally a lot of some of them, not all of them, like about a good 25% of them. That third episode got me, and I was like, damn, if it wasn't for that,
The first one was a waste of time, though.
oh, what as far as
It
oh,
started
you
to
talking
pick
about
up. It started to pick up in the second episode.
poker game,
But yeah, Joker game.
Joker. I keep saying poker. I
I
keep
don't know.
saying poker game.
I don't know.
Goddamn.
I don't know. But what's the anime for next week? Does anyone know?
Okay, what do I have? What's my? But you need to keep up with that too. Have the whole the list. I know you seen. It. I know you looked through it.
No, I forgot where it was. I lost it.
Goddamn, nigga.
Was it in the group chat?
Yeah, that's the
Y'all should
tactical.
make a Google
A
Doc.
Google Docs, yeah, yeah. I do that shit with everything else, but
Put it on
I
the
could have sworn on. I got to look at it.
post this. Nah, I probably ain't gonna do that shit. I don't feel like doing that. Whatever.
I'll try to track it down, or I may try to see if I can call Hollow tonight real quick just to see if he
Ain't
got
it
it
your
saved
pick?
somewhere.
Ain't it your
Yeah.
pick tomorrow?
So
This week, next
Yeah,
week?
yeah, yeah. You know what it is? I could have sworn
Nah, it's your pick.
no. I know that, but as far as what do I pick from? Which number or fucking
K, I
letter?
think it's K.
K
K 24K.
24K.
24 karat magic.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna give y'all something by the end of tomorrow. I mean, I ain't gonna go to bed in no
Hey,
time
what was the
soon. So
average again
For what?
for the anime this week? The overall average.
For art is 6.33. For music is 7.23, and for story 5.5.
Okay.
Not too bad overall. See, you just
I
been
feel I feel like
good.
we should extend the ratings into next week so we can get other people's ratings. Because
You
I
should
just don't.
you should you should
I
extend
can't.
these
I
nuts into
mean, then
next.
again, that wouldn't be fair for when I wasn't here or other
I
times
mean, we've
where.
done it before though.
You
Yeah,
should
we have, we have.
you should extend these nuts to next week. We've
All right,
been on this podcast for 3.5 hours
that's y'all, bro.
Hell no, bro.
I gave my scores an
because
hour ago, nigga.
because we've been going in circles back and forth while I was trying to get my scores out, and I was just trying to explain my opinion, and you were just so baffled and befuddled.
I mean, I
I
mean,
would I this nigga would have the audacity to give
Stupid
that
ass
such a
nigga.
low score
I mean,
because I do not compute and I can allow you to have such because I am a spy and I will try to get you to change your answer. But
nah,
turns
you
out
don't have to. You
you
don't
are
have to change your answer. I just want to see how do y'all come up with this, bro? Because I don't know, bro. To sit there and say Ninja Nonsense had a better storyline. Both of them
because
episodic.
no, because it has something else going for it on
Uh
the
huh.
scale
Bro,
on
you
the
are so
scale
contradictory, bro.
scale
You
of that.
literally just an
Uh
hour
huh.
ago when we was talking about the reference and the point of even the Arthur, when you brought that shit up. And you literally again comparing fucking apples and oranges. You literally only say what is necessary to benefit your particular argument in the moment, bro.
I, I feel you.
Jesus
I
Christ,
guess,
bro. It's
bro.
always like
But
at least want to have
nah, bro.
somebody else, somebody on your side for one of these
On the
goddamn
I don't
skirmishes,
need
these
nobody on my
fucking
side,
mental
bro. Because
gymnastics.
I feel
on
on
the
my
brighter
side, bro.
side,
I can only
on
sympathize with you,
hey
bro. It's
guys,
like, God
hey
damn,
guys.
it's a
On the
big
brighter side, I got a brand new microphone. How do you like it?
shut your bro. I thought you been had that.
No, this is black and gold. It's a brand new one. The other one was a different model. This one's a
Okay.
little bit better because the
Oh,
other
that
one,
look like a the little filter you put on there for the
yeah.
minimizing the spit and the actual feed.
This, yeah, this is that, but this is the microphone.
Yeah. I thought you had I thought that was a muffle. That looked like
Yo, can we even
oh,
have a
that's the top.
podcast
Okay.
this long? Can we even have a podcast this long?
I put, damn, I don't know.
It
I
says
know
it's
it's at
still
least been
it says
closer
it's
to
still
3.
live.
Yeah, the
It says
show is still live.
live.
Oh,
So
all right, go ahead. Who brought us in? Take us out.
finesse guide Yuki Hira.
Yo. This is U.N.I universe, man. I got my boy Suma, my boy Big B's, but he ain't no blood though.
And every turn, god damn it. Every
You
turn.
can follow me at King Cat the Kid at on IG. Uh, yo, if y'all like, comment, and share, let us know how y'all feel about this. Am I wrong, bro? Was this a better anime than fucking Ninja Nonsense, or am I right? And these niggas just some bullshit. Um, yo, signing off. U.N.I verse. Check us out. If you stayed this long, we fuck with you, bro. We really do.
We ain't never making an episode this long again.
Yeah, damn.
Yo, if hey, if we
Just
get
kidding. Just
if
kidding.
we get over if we get over 20 likes, we all flashing dick.
Nigga, you on your own.
Him and his shadow clones. Stupid ass.
And he hopped out. He hopped out.
Hey, he would have hopped out. All right, bro. All right,
All
we
right.
out of here.
Good night, Suma. See you next week.
Most
Good luck
damn.
on picking that anime. 24K.
24K, gotcha. Oh yeah, I'll
I
pick about
got
a night.
I have high hopes for you, Grasshopper.
All right, my buddy.
Do not fail. You know the
I would.
way.
I
You
knew the
know
way, my buddy. I knew the
know
way.
the way.
I knew the way.
All right. Good night.
All right.